one I love is named Ramona. She kinda looks like Tempest Storm, and she can dance like a little Egypt. She works down the snake farm. Snake farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake farm, it pretty much is snake farm. It's a reptile house, snake farm. Ramona's got a keen sense of humor. She got a tattoo down her arm. It's of a python eating a little mouse, wearing a sailor hat that says Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. I asked Ramona how come she works there. She says, well, it's got its charm. There's nothing to do in the winter now, then some kid gets bit at the Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention something. This is a sing-along. Really. It goes Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. It ain't exactly kumbaya, but being the music fog, it ought to be perfect. Help me now, be on TV. It said Snake Farm, just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Getting into it now. Well, Ramona likes malt liquor and a band from Wales that's called The Alarm. She said she cried when they broke up. She still plays the record at the Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Sometimes Ramona calls me up and says, come on down here, it's getting warm. And she runs everybody off, and we, you know, it's Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Help me now. I said Snake Farm, just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm.
As soon as I wake up in the morning, I count the hours until we meet. When I'm with you, it's so amazing. I never knew love could taste so sweet. This feeling, let's get it on. Yeah, 'cause we're flying higher than the mountain. Everyone tells me it's wrong. So why does it feel so doggone right? Gotta stay clean in the daytime. But baby, just wait until tonight. Yeah, you're all I need. Yeah, you're all I want. I can't beat this feeling. Let's get it on. Yeah! 'Cause we're flying higher than the mountains. Higher than I have ever been. You've got me feeling like a hero when I'm fucking on heroin. Fucking on heroin. Fucking on heroin. And we're fucking on heroin tonight. Tonight, yeah. We're flying higher than the mountains. Higher than I have ever been. And you got me feeling like a hero. We're fucking on heroin. Fucking on heroin. On heroin.
Good morning. Welcome to ClusterF. Fresh off an episode of The Hang. ClusterFshow.com for the overtime, extra hour of the overtime. ClusterFshow.com. You can also get Mike and Trace top 5 countdown this week as well on VIP. Oh, it's a good episode of The Hang, man. We had a ton of calls.
Yeah?
Why do they just call The Hang?
Who knows?
They get braver later in the day.
I think
Yeah,
alcohol may be a factor. Nobody's drinking during ClusterF is what I think it is. And they get their nerve up when they drink. But that was a lot of fun. Took a bunch of calls. So thanks for participating in the hang last night. That was cool. Ozzy Osbourne is dead. Trump is on the Epstein list, and Obama's going to prison. I don't know what's going on.
Obama's
Is any of that happening?
Good one.
That's well,
Ozzy Osbourne is dead.
Oh, yeah, I knew that one.
Now, allegedly, they're looking at prosecuting Obama for treason, which is obviously not ever going to happen.
No.
And allegedly, Trump is on the Epstein list, which is who couldn't tell you whether it's real or not. So
What
it's
did
all a
Obama
bunch.
do?
Ozzy Osbourne died on stage performing, right?
Yeah.
He did. It was the way he would have wanted to go.
Oh, man.
What did how old was Ozzy? Like 70 what?
76, I think.
God, he seemed so much older. I guess because of the way he talked
It was, yeah.
and the way he moved. Like when he on their show, he just shuffled like an old man, and it's like, I mean, I know he had Parkinson's or something, right?
I mean,
Was that what
yeah, he did at the
what's his
end.
face has?
What's his name? Michael J. Fox?
Yeah. What's he?
I think
got?
so. I think he's
How
got
come
Parkinson's.
Ozzy's wasn't? I guess there's different.
I think he got it.
Affects people different.
Well, Michael J. Fox has had it for a long
He
ass
has,
time
but
too.
he can't. You know,
I don't know. I'm probably
Ozzy wasn't doing the stuff Michael J. Fox does.
Ozzy's been so drugged up and drunk that his body won't even let him have Parkinson's. His body won't move like that.
That's
It's too much moving.
That's what some of the people in his band say. Not that, but they say like he was, an alcoholic and a druggie, all this kind of
Big
so
time,
much,
yeah.
so many drugs and stuff that he They're like, he was just a workhorse. He would just keep going and going and going, and he just could take it. So maybe he can.
Some people can take it, man. They got a high tolerance for taking stuff.
Ugh.
I was I don't know. I wasn't a huge Ozzy fan. Crazy
Yeah.
Train, obviously iconic song. I know all his songs. You know,
Yeah.
I like the Ozzy.
Know his songs.
I like it, but I'm not tore.
not that
I'm
into
not
it.
tore up about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he had some good songs. I don't know. I was like a huge. What's the name of the band?
Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath. I wasn't a huge Black Sabbath fan. It's fine.
That was a little
It's
before.
fine, War
A
Pigs.
little before my time, but
Paranoids.
He was dying for years,
for
man.
30 years.
yeah.
Just ready for it.
But I don't know how good he would have been without Randy Rhoads. Because that's the Crazy Train guitar is just insane. Randy Rhoads was like an Eddie Van Halen type guy.
Yeah.
And he died. But if
He
he'd
died a
never
long
had,
time
if he'd never hooked up to Randy Rhoads, I don't know how if he'd have taken that leap, because that's how good Randy Rhoads was. So you put them together. Maybe David Lee Roth, maybe Eddie Van Halen never would have made it without David Lee Roth. Maybe for sure David Lee Roth might not have made it without Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just got to get the right people together, just like we have here on ClusterF.
That's right. Woo! So, and what has Obama done for as
it's
far as
treason.
treason?
He the whole Russian collusion hoax. He was continuing to be involved in that after he was president. So
Aren't they all involved in something? I mean, is it not weird that they all are millionaires after being a president? I mean, the presidency doesn't pay that much, and it's only 4 years. You don't become a millionaire
Man,
after that. They're probably billionaires, is what my guess would be. They just don't want to. They're not on the list.
They probably
They're not
don't-
the type
yeah.
that are like, they
They
can't
don't.
really.
They probably don't need money, babe. If Barack Obama wants to go stay at your hotel, you also get a call from the powers that be and say, yeah, you just let Barack stay there.
Well, it doesn't matter whether they need money or not. They're
Yeah,
they're million or billionaires.
No, I'm saying that they are the richest people on the planet. No matter either way,
man, Trump is like, I've seen multiple videos now where he's talking. I'm like, oh, Trump would never say that. That's AI. And I look at it and you're like, holy shit, he really said this, And it's not even like shocking things like he used to say. It's just like things that he seems like he was he's just like, I don't really care about that, Some on things that you seem like you're like, you should care about.
he's being stupid.
Yeah.
And it's no matter what, Trump, look at all the controversy surrounding Trump for the last, how long has it been? 10 to 12, 15 years.
Yeah.
And whatever you think of Trump, he's always like got an excuse. He's got a point that he's going to, get to you and it's going to sound good, because he's just good at what he's good at. He's fast on his feet. Now all of a sudden he's like a buffoon. No, why are we talking about the Epstein list? It's stupid. You're stupid if you believe that. He's a creep that died a long time ago. Why are you mad? Why are you thinking? It's like he's not. Donald Trump, it seemed, would have come up with a better way to defend himself. It's almost like his intention. This is all like fake.
Yeah,
this is the fakest shit that's ever happened.
Like the Tim Dillon guys, you know who that guy is, right? You've seen him?
Yeah.
He was saying they got to him.
They finally got
They
them.
finally got to him. And they said he's not willing to die for it. They're going to kill him.
I think they would have got to him a long time ago.
Yeah, for
he's already been
sure.
president. He's already been president. They already gave him the idea what he can and can't do. So this is all the grand finale to their big bullshit show.
Gosh,
It's going to continue.
Everything's preposterous.
As Navy says, Trump hasn't changed one bit. He's always been like this, the way he is now. It's like,
No, that's not even remote. All Ned's Navy does is say he just trolls and says things that aren't completely. Trump was. That's why Trump was on The Apprentice. That's why he was on David Letterman. That's why he was on Howard Stern. That's why he was everywhere. And he's on The View, and the people on The View loved him. Ned's Navy. Everybody loved Trump because he was funny and he had the it factor. Now he's talking like a buffoon, and that's 100% true.
One of Lauren's friends got me and Lauren a Trump shirt, and somebody else, and they left them at the bar, so we took them. So I got like 3 or 4 Trump shirts.
Yeah.
And at one point, I was considering wearing one, at least to the show, maybe on a Thursday to make Jerry happy.
Yeah.
And it's gotten to the point where I've just, it's like the only, Lauren, I was trying to find a shirt the other day. I guess all my shirts were dirty or left here. And Lauren's like, oh, here, I found one. She brought out the Trump shirt. And I'm like, I'm not fucking wearing that shit,
Yeah. No.
I'm thinking about having a Trump shirt burning. That's not illegal, right?
No, you can do that. Yeah, you should organize one. That'd make the news, buddy.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that show up to it. There are a lot of people who are like, yeah, and they were like, oh, if he's not doing this, that really calls into question a lot of things.
I feel like just burning a bunch of Trump shirts, though, on the street gets you on some type of list.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's willing to do this, and then you never know. You never know what's next on what list you're on. You might be on keep it on this guy. We might get him to do a shooting later. He might go crazy enough to do a shooting for us.
Who, Trace?
Yeah. If you get on that burning Trump list. Burning
Burning
Trump shirt list.
I don't think they're going to convince Trace to shoot anybody.
Yeah, right? No.
Mom,
I think I'm a murderer.
She thinks you're a gullible murderer. Wow.
They groom you. They groom you to be a crazy people.
Nah, they pick the crazy people and
I know they're
really groom
already,
them.
got something.
I'm a psychopath.
The kids that are already on pills. And if they have to, they can blame it on pills, but they never do yet. They never have to go that far because the American people don't demand anything.
God, I'm so tired today, man. I went to bed super early, like 9:30, and then I woke up at 2 a.m. and heated up some roast and ate roast in bed and couldn't go back to sleep.
Maybe if you'd have just gone back to sleep at 2, you wouldn't, and you would have avoided all that. Instead of getting up and eating roast.
I couldn't help it. Like, I woke up and I was just like, I'm so hungry right now. I got to eat some roast.
That is so weird.
Lauren
Get
caught
up
me.
out of bed and start and make food. This is beyond me.
I mean, there's a lot of people do it, though.
Yeah, Lauren.
Remember, it used to be a thing you see a sitcom. There'd be the dad would be getting up making a sandwich at 3 in the morning. And I was like, who does
that?
Who does that?
I'll make it. If I have to make a sandwich, I'll do it.
If you're really looking to gain weight, you need to get up in the middle of the night and eat. That's when your body really packs on the pound. No, it is. Your metabolism is so low that if you eat, that's like if bodybuilders, they get up sometimes 2 or 3 in the morning, and they go back to bed.
They do.
If you want to put on weight, some people try to pack on the pounds.
That's weird.
I waited till later to start making the roast. And I did some mowing and cleaning my fish tank out yesterday. And I just, I didn't eat anything yesterday because I was waiting for that roast for like 8 hours, And then it was done and I was kind of tired and didn't eat much of it before I went to bed. But then at 2 a.m. I woke up and I was like, a roast is calling my name. Lauren caught me, woke up and I got a big pan with roast in it, meat in bed. She's like, turn the lights off, man. I'm like, I can't. I got to eat my roast first.
She's like, there's my husband.
That's quite a catch.
Up in the middle of the night eating now.
Savage.
You can't.
Surprised she didn't just ravish you right there on the spot. What's a man's man right there, eating roast in bed.
Oh, it was so
Crazy.
good, man. I was pretty happy about it.
Is Jerry coming today?
Sure he is.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah.
It's just we just have an agreement. He calls me tells me if he's not going to be here. And I've not got a message from him, so he's going to be here.
Yeah.
Tracy didn't like the artwork for the hang. Didn't like the artwork for the hang.
What did I write? I forget what I said.
Gay.
That's what Trey said. So gay. Let's see who did that. Japanese schoolgirl did that artwork for us.
Sounds about right.
And I told him to keep them coming. I said, maybe not so gay, though. I only put that up because it was so good. It looks so real. It's like my.
Yeah,
He
it
can-
seems like
and he
something
can-
you guys would do.
And he could fantasize about it later.
Seems like something
so.
you guys would do. The only thing we've done is play ping pong one time.
in the nude.
In the nude. We were in the nude. We used our penises as paddles. You're right. You got me on that one.
Oh.
So yeah. Trace is one of the commenters. So gay. That's all I said. So gay. So gay.
Uncut Media Mandingo subscribed for 76 months.
That's
76.
impossible. That can't be a real number. 76 months. Woo! Excellent.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Uncut
much.
Media Mandingo. He also went and picked up my alternator for me.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah, it's right down the road from his shop, so he picked that up for me. Thank you very much for
Sweet. Thank you,
You
Brandon.
gonna come put it in too?
that. No.
No. No, it's your job, buddy.
No, I thought that might be my job.
Hopefully it's in an easy to get to position. Do you know where the alternator is on her car?
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, it's that's not
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
I think I can do it.
I hope so. Driving my car, I'm stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, I hate being stuck.
Yeah, Donna, you're stuck now. You have to drive my truck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Must get used to being a one car family.
I don't like driving the truck though, because I can't reach great.
It's too far. Yeah.
She's gonna be all worried and frantic to get her car done quick because she doesn't like having one car.
No,
But when
I
I
don't
was
like
looking
driving
for-
his truck. But I
Why?
do. I just said because I can't reach great.
Does your car does it have the pedals that come up or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My car has the pedals, but also yours is lower, sits lower, and I just feel like I can't see great. You know, I can. I mean, I can drive it. I'm fine. But
That's always Donna's the number one accessory that she had to have in a car. It's like I think didn't the
pedals move.
the Expedition they have a pedal button that brings the pedals up, and if you're short, that's a pretty important thing.
It is because when you're driving, I'm always like, man, if that airbag goes off, it's right here. I mean, it is like,
Yeah, it's in your face.
You
I'm
sit
gonna
way
die.
too close, you know.
I try not to. I have to reach the pedals. It has
I mean,
driving is important if you can reach the pedals.
You're like 5 foot, and Lauren's like 5 foot. And when I
Maybe
get
she's
in
got
that,
longer legs
Yeah,
than
'cause
me.
when
when I get in
Longer
the
legs.
car, you know, when Lauren's been driving, it's a little bit close, but it's not too bad. When I get in her car, not only is it so close, but it also like moves forward a little bit when you like turn the car on. I'm like, whoa, God! I start to get squished.
When you get in whose car?
Her car,
Lauren's? I thought you said
No,
that.
her
Oh,
car.
her car. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
It starts,
It's like-
it slowly starts crushing your leg. You're like, oh God, you gotta hurry up and stop it before
This
it
is how I
crushes you
die.
to death.
How you found him?
Yeah, that's why I like the pedals that move. Yeah. But yeah, I just need my car fixed. Brian Koberger, he got sentenced to life. Guy that killed all those college kids.
Yeah.
What a weirdo. He's just so creepy looking. And he, I just never understand. It's like you're making a deal with this guy about, he's pleading guilty, right? That's so you don't have to go to trial,
Yeah.
right? Then you just get sentenced. Why can't this is like one of the rare times that they
Yeah.
can make someone tell why they did it.
Yep.
And they're acting like, he doesn't say he
hasn't
doesn't
given a
offer
motive.
any information of a motive or blah, 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 blah. Why don't you make that part of the deal and say, if you're going to confess, you're going to plead guilty, you have to tell us the motive or why you did it.
What do you do again?
Killed those 3 people four people
Oh,
in Idaho
yeah,
in
I
the middle of
remember
the
that.
night.
I mean, he
in their
stabbed
beds.
them
Like,
all.
were they college kids?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you'd have no defense when you're asleep, but how is not one person able to scream? There were other people, and there was like 4, 5, 6, or 7 people in that house.
I don't know.
and-
Maybe slit their throats, and once you can walk in and slit somebody's sleeping throat, they just all they can do is gurgle.
I mean, I guess the motive doesn't really matter. I mean,
The family would like to know why they did it. Why did you do this to my kids? You know, I just feel like they have one opportunity in a rare circumstance when someone actually says they did it. Okay, I'm guilty. I did it. And they're going to make a deal with him. Make him tell you why he did it.
You could easily put that in there. Of course, if you did, then you say, why did you do it? And he's like, because it felt like it. And that, you can make up anything. You don't really have to give the motive. See, there's no way you're ever going to find out.
Or do they not want to come out with, or maybe they did make him tell them and they don't want to come out with it because maybe it would make them look bad or something. Well, 2 of those girls were bitches to me, and they don't want to say that because they don't want to make the victims look like bitches. Just like they never want to make bullies look like bullies. You know what I mean? When people get like that, like those 2 high school kids were at a track meet where the one stabbed the other kid.
Him, yeah.
If one of them was a kind of a bully or something, the one that got killed,
stabbed.
They don't ever want to say that. It's like they try to skirt the issue, that kind of thing.
Well,
someone's a bully, they don't want to.
They don't want to make any. They don't do anything like that. They if a parent's child drowns, you're never going to hear the news say. And I think they should have been watching that kid a little better.
Yeah.
They stay away from all that crap. I guess
the show, the first 48, the murder show. I haven't been watching in a while, but everybody on that show who got killed, even if it was like a gang related, one guy was like in a gang, and shot another gang member. The guy that gets killed was always just about to turn his life around.
Oh yeah, always on the news it happens. You see a guy get shot, and the family's like, and he just turned his life around
for the 10th time.
Yeah. That's just what they say.
Yeah, they're always the best people.
Here's, I think this is one of the parents giving Koberger the what for.
Yeah, and he don't care. You can see his eyes. All he's thinking is, I'd kill you too.
He might enjoy it. He's like, yeah, keep telling me how I killed your daughter because I really enjoyed it. Keep telling me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, keep telling me how much pain you're in.
Yeah.
He's a fucking lunatic.
Lurking in the shadows made you feel powerful because no one ever paid you any attention in the light. You thought you were exceptional, all because of a grade on a paper. You thought you were elite because you're on.
This girl's just trying to go viral. Yeah. She's giving it the fake acting, giving it a job.
Online IQ test from 2010 told you so. All of that effort just to seem important. It's desperate. There is a name for your condition, though. Your inflated ego just didn't allow you to see it. Wannabe.
She really thinks she's getting him.
Yeah, this is pretty lame.
This is pretty lame.
You act like no one
You
could
gotta
ever
sneak a
understand
pencil
your
in
mind.
and go
But
stab
the
him in the
truth-
heart.
Yeah.
That's how
There you go. Wait for your moment and just make a rush at him.
Truth is, you're basic. You're a textbook case of insecurity disguised as control. Your patterns are predictable. Your
Look at this weirdo, though. Look at his staring at What a fucking weirdo.
motives are shallow. You are not profound. You're pathetic.
Okay.
You aren't special.
Yeah, he doesn't
or
seem to
deep,
care.
Not mysterious or exceptional. Don't ever get it twisted again. No one is scared of you today. No one is intimidated by you. No one is impressed by you. No one thinks that you are
how she
important.
talks. No one is impressed
You
by
orchestrated this like you thought.
I'm
you
not
were
impressed
God.
by her either.
No, I'm not. Nice try, Toots.
Now look at you, begging a courtroom for scraps.
Scrap.
You spent months preparing, and still all it took was my sister in a sheath. You work so hard to seem dangerous, but real control doesn't have to prove itself.
He was dangerous. She's trying to act like.
That was
Well, he
pretty
ain't
lame.
now.
That was pretty lame.
I think they said one of the parents, one of the people said, you may have got straight A's in school, but you're going to be getting big D's in prison.
Nice. There you go.
That's a good
That's
one.
way better.
That's what I thought this clip was. At least you're bringing the heat, the zingers.
Yeah.
So you'll never know. I guess that's part of the thing is that's the only thing they can do in prison to get back at anybody or get any satisfaction is not tell. Heh, I killed him, and now I ain't gonna tell you why.
He's such a creep. Ugh.
He's a super creep.
Yeah, he was. That's a weird thing to do. Randomly kill 4 people. I mean, I think if there was some kind of connection, they would, it'd be out there.
Yeah.
Well, this happened and
I
this
know,
happened. That's
yeah.
why how he knew her. So the other 4 were just collateral damage. There's nothing.
It has to
There's
be
nothing.
somebody in there was in one of his classes or something, and he just didn't like him.
Did he even go? Did he go to school at that school?
Well, he was going to school, I thought.
I thought he was in he lived in another state and then
No, I don't know.
he lived in Oregon. I could be totally wrong.
I think
It's been a while since I remember the details.
Remember, he was in like forensic classes or something like that, some kind of law.
He was a wannabe. There's a word for people like him.
It seems like you could have came up with a better word than that would trying to hurt his feelings. It's like a wannabe. That ain't hurting his feelings. I don't know that anything would hurt his feelings, but just a super creep.
Yeah, nothing's gonna affect guys like that. I mean, they don't care about slitting somebody's throat. They don't give a shit about your lame barbs.
Yeah.
They probably enjoy it.
God, what's his face? Neil deGrasse Tyson pissed me off again yesterday. He was.
Is he still on TV?
You got it.
What is he?
He's always doing podcasts and interviews and stuff.
He's a narcissist.
I just saw him on a TikTok clip, and he was arguing with some guy about how they should have a tax you have to pay something or someone to climb Mount Everest so they can clean it up from all the trash. And man, all I can think of is who the fuck cares? First off, why would you do that? I mean, they should just fucking no. Why don't they just say we're done? No more people fucking climbing the mountain. What is the fucking point?
Yeah, the government of Nepal gets a lot of money, I think.
Oh yeah,
that's how they.
But I mean, who? I see videos all the time of dead bodies up on the mountain and videos of people freezing to death. And it's just like, just give up, man.
And it should be only people that can climb the mountain themselves.
Yeah,
can climb the mountain.
Sure,
you might die. Go ahead. Go give it a try if you want.
You can't have pay guys to set up ladders for you and do all this.
Because you're not really doing it at that
even
point, are you?
That used to be the reason isn't to get to the top as easy as possible. The reason people climb mountains is because it's challenging
It's a feat.
and you've accomplished a feat.
Yeah.
It's a great, I don't get it, but you certainly have done something that's impressive, but not now. Now any Tom, Dick, and Harry can just follow the Sherpas up, and they got a paved way, and they got ladders over crevasses and all this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care if there's a pot of gold on the top of Everest. I'm not doing it. I mean,
I would. I mean, I imagine if you're standing on top of Mount Everest, it's like the most unbelievable view in the world, and that would be
pretty scary.
And that would be cool to see. But I certainly wouldn't climb a mountain to do it.
Nah, I look at steep hills and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that.
Too much work.
Too much work.
Whatever happens, in the next few years politically, I just wish we could get these old fucks out of office.
Yeah.
Here's another one.
Seem to be able to.
Maybe they keep them in there in case any shit ever goes down where they get caught doing something. And then they're just like on the brink of death. They're
on the brink of death.
They're gonna die anyway.
Let
them take the fall.
This guy, who's this? John Kennedy. He just watch.
I'm sure Jesus loves them, but everybody else thinks. Everybody else.
Is he stroking out like that one guy?
He's stroking out like
same Mike as we.
he's stroking out as McConnell. Like McConnell.
I'm sure Jesus loves them, but everybody else think. Everybody else.
Was his teleprompter break or something, or is he just?
No, he's stroking out. He's Mitch
Like,
McConnell, and
He
does
lost
not.
his train of thought,
He's vacant.
and then he just sits there.
So I guess we had some more technical problems. That was the same Mike.
This guy too. It's like that. How is that a technical problem?
He's lying to cover for him. Listen, he says that's the same Mike we had trouble with before.
That was the same Mike as we lost with Senator Rand Paul.
Look at that!
Look at this old fuck.
Yeah.
This guy sucks.
They all suck.
Cudlow. It's just shut. It's just, all these old white guys, and they're not fun.
Not at all.
They're all fun. They're all stroking out, and they're all stealing all our money.
Yeah.
What the fuck is up? How did that? That's not what the founding fathers wanted, or maybe it was. Maybe they set the whole thing up. They knew what they were doing. They were smart. So that guy, we got guys stroking out live TV, and they still get to keep their jobs.
Yeah.
Doing the most important thing in America.
What's Mitch McConnell doing right now?
Isn't he
He's
still
still
in there?
in.
I think he's
Yeah.
still in there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I haven't seen him in a while. I bet he's getting worse. I mean, he's got to be worse. I haven't seen him in a long time.
And why do we still have to pay him?
Because we've got a fraudulent system.
Yeah.
They
They made all those laws to where everything is skewed to them.
I always make fun of Britain and the royal family and how stupid it is. But the more I think of it, it's like, oh, they got it right. They got a group of people that they give money to and don't get anything in return, but they know it. They know when you're supporting the royal family, you're just giving them money. Here, we pretend like these people are doing something for us. And it's disgusting because they're doing nothing positive for us at all, ever.
Yeah. Blah. Boo.
Boo.
Happy birthday to Buzzy's Morse Red Rocket's wife, Laylee. I think it was her. It's on their Decent Farms. I think it was her though. It was her birthday. Woo! Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Laylee. Happy birthday to you.
Boo.
Boo.
Boo. I'm not a birthday song singer.
It's it was 4 seconds, see?
Yeah, it's a quick happy birthday.
That's Donna's idea, and I'm rolling with it. But happy birthday is dreadful. It's so slow and painful.
It seems like something always goes wrong with the name part too. Like people, I feel like some
it is.
people are
People
always,
never know. Like they don't know what to say, Dad or Grandpa or yeah. Just say whatever it is.
Or if there's two people's birthdays,
Oh, yeah.
nobody ever says, nobody gets together beforehand and says, and we're going to say Lisa and Joe.
Yeah.
Not Joe and Lisa and Joe. No, they just do it and everybody goes, Joe, happy
Where
birthday.
do they do that? Happy birthday.
Everywhere.
That's the go-to at the restaurant.
Applebee's, Chili's.
Maybe Chili's.
Maybe Chili's.
I don't see that as much anymore. I don't think people.
You only see it at the Texas Roadhouse where they make people
sit
get on the
you
saddle.
sit on the saddle. I don't want to sit on a saddle.
No.
That doesn't look like fun.
No, and well, that's why they do, because it's embarrassing.
I guess you make the person.
I mean, how much do you have? Are you sick of that? If you work at Texas Roadhouse, and people. I mean, there's somebody doing it every time I go there.
Yeah.
So people not only are just are doing it, but also how many people are just faking it so their friend has to get on a saddle, like, oh, it's his birthday. It's probably not even somebody's birthday most of the time. That's stupid.
Brandon says, you guys made me sit on the saddle.
Yep, I think we did.
I forget.
We did. Sean Raz says, I still remember the Lone Star birthday song. What the hell's the Lone Star?
What the
hell's the Lone Star birthday song?
I don't know.
Michigan Black Powder Trapper has subscribed on YouTube. Thank you very much.
Ooh, thank you.
Oh, I see you. You
forgot to
said
look.
you made some chili.
Yep.
I brought some roast today. Did you make it with the turkey burger stuff?
I made it with grass-fed beef.
Oh, nice.
But
I wonder if it tastes any different.
I think so. I like it better with
Yeah,
just turkey.
I didn't like it as much.
No?
It just the flavor just didn't seem as. I like her chili.
Yeah.
And it seemed to change the flavor, and I didn't like it.
It is pretty.
I mean, it's
pretty
fine because I'm going to eat it. But it was like, it smelled different to me, and it tasted a little different. But I thought, I don't know. I
think
I'm okay with turkey because I always thought the turkey chili tasted great.
Yeah, I'd say the chili's the best thing with the turkey stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm used to it too, so
Yeah.
I don't want to change. I like it the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
John Rath says I was a general manager for Lone Star Steakhouse years ago. So, so sing us the birthday song, Sean. The Lone Star
You'd have
birthday
to call
song.
up and sing it.
You could call up 813-991-7930. 813-991-7930.
Oh, did you see my picture of my crabs on my Facebook?
No. Oh, let me look at it.
Oh,
Yeah,
me
I
and
did. Did you?
What?
Oh, did you cook? Did you get something else too?
I got a stingray.
A stingray.
I still haven't. I put it in my freezer. I'm still haven't
It's got
eaten
a
it yet.
stingray on ice.
I almost thought about bringing it today.
Why didn't you eat it? How could you not try that?
You don't really hear about a lot of people eating
It's
stingray.
supposed to not be too. I was gonna eat it because I've looked it up and it said it's not too bad. It tastes like scallops or something.
I mean,
And then
if
I was before when I cleaned it, I looked up some guy who was eating stingray, and he kind of acted like it was really gross.
To eat it?
Yeah. So
Just
Snook
throw it
Man-
out.
I'm not
Snookman
sure.
says stingray is good, just weird to fillet.
Yeah, it was weird, hard to fillet.
I mean, if they say that they make, they're fake, they're just using stingray to make scallops, then they must taste just like scallops, right? If they can use them to.
But or is
as
that
fake-
Is that just a
is that a
wives'
lie?
tale? I've heard that it's a wives' tale too. Even back in the day, there was no truth.
nope.
So I don't-
Snookman says the stingray scallop thing is made up.
and John Rez says it's what they make imitation scallops with. So you're getting both.
That's what I hear.
I don't know. I don't see a lot of people on fishing shows going, "Well, I caught a stingray. Well, that's good because we're gonna cook this thing." No, man, they just throw it back in.
Yeah.
It can't be great eating. You should. I guess you should cook it and just try it. We could try it here. I don't think I want to try.
I'll bring it in.
I don't think your mom wants you cooking a stingray here.
Why?
I don't
Did
know.
you?
Sounds messy.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't try it. How could you, killed the poor thing? Might as well try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. it.
Snookman says stingray meat is dark, the opposite of a scallop. He also says there's a piece of cartilage in the stingray that make it impossible to fillet.
Yeah, it was hard to fillet. I didn't get too much off of it.
So you just got the meat.
Yeah, I got a little bit
Okay.
of meat.
Well, you should just fry it up at home and tell us how it is.
Yeah, I will.
Don't bother bringing that nasty shit here.
Why would it be nastier than anything else?
It's stingray. It might have a weird consistency or something.
Maybe.
I don't even know.
Oh, we got some nice blue crabs, me and Bella, though. I went to pick up my boat in Homosassa
Yeah.
because Lauren didn't want to drive it home the other day when we were there, and I had a couple beers. So I went and picked it up, but I was like, we'll go. Bella went with me. I was like, we'll go, try and catch some crabs while we're there. And man, we caught, 2 giant crabs. I sent you the picture right there. I mean, they were pretty decent sized crabs.
Did you eat the whole thing? What do you do?
Oh, and me and Bella just tore those up, man. They were so good. I was pretty.
Where's the meat? There's a lot of meat in here.
A lot of meat in there.
Are
Really?
you showing that?
And,
Oh, no, I'm not.
the claw meat isn't as good, but
Yeah.
it's still pretty good. Oh, man, I was so happy. I was like, man, what have I been doing my whole life fishing, man? I should just be crabbing.
So that, like those 3 crabs, that was enough for you and Bella to have
A good
a
amount of food.
a good amount of food.
Yeah,
Does
for
Lauren
sure.
not like that?
I can't remember if she was home. I'm guessing she was and ate something. She wasn't hungry, I don't think, when I got home. We also stopped and got some crawfish and steak at Publix.
Oh, so no wonder your belly was full.
But I actually haven't eaten any of it yet. The crabs pretty much filled me up. They were delicious.
No, so he's
I imagine him and Bella eating those. There's probably crab juice all over everything. The couch, the floor,
I'm picturing that
stove,
that twosome.
What a mess.
And she's getting she gets a lot of alone Trace time. This is Trace's product. We shall see what a complete Trace product turns out to be. Oh.
Yeah, Lauren brings that up sometimes. Like, this is your fault.
Where is Bella?
I don't even know.
What?
No.
I think she's at her grandma's.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm still looking for.
How long's it been since you don't know where Bella's have been?
Nah, I kind of knew where she was. Yeah, she had to come home and eat the crab. You know, she was going over there to spend the night, and she left at like 7. I didn't get done cooking the crabs till 8. And I called her up. I was like, you caught these crabs with me. You want to eat them? She's like, I'll be right there.
She come running through the field.
Yeah, to get some crab.
Sean Rest says, send a link, says 5 ways to tell if you're eating fake scallops. Here's a Donnie. She knows because she does a little research, also because she runs a business where she goes to people's houses, that there's a ton of foreign people in this area. Just a ton of foreign people from other countries who are buying, and it seems to be nationwide that everybody's buying up from other countries. And I think Tucker's got a little iggy on that.
Why would we be helping foreign nationals buy in places where there's a housing crisis and the people are
helping? So obviously there's some kind of government fucking program that's given these corporations incentives to sell their house to other people from other countries, and it's
corporations incentive. You said giving a corporation?
Yeah, the home builders.
Oh, the
home builders. Those are big corporations. They're getting.
I didn't know you meant build. You didn't say build. I thought you meant like people that own the houses. Okay, go ahead.
So there's probably a government program so that they can get money by selling people to foreign people.
They need to become foreign.
Yep. Go back to Mexico walking.
I need to walk in from Mexico.
Undocumented.
find a house to live in.
That's only one aspect of how the United States taxpayer is subsidizing what's happening here. About, I would say, a third of the properties in the state of Maine that would go on to become illegal Chinese marijuana grow houses were purchased using mortgages through a program called the Community Development Finance.
So we're paying.
Community Development Finance
Institution.
See if you can't get in on that.
Can you say it again?
Community.
Yeah, what's the next word?
Finance.
Community Development
Finance.
Community Development Finance Institution.
I need this.
It's institution. It's a designation that you
need
get.
House.
That's all you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Banks. The entire purpose of the program is to help marginalized communities access financing. The idea is that if you were an immigrant in the 1990s, you couldn't prove regular income. You had irregular finances and trouble accessing a mortgage. So they created this special program to take away some of the risk from the lender. So there's one bank.
So it's just a scam. It's just a fake. It's a program made up to get them money from the government. Just not. It's like if you're, I don't think people from other countries should ever get a leg up on Americans trying to buy a house. No. Ever. What are you talking about?
In New York, Quantic Bank, that has the CDFI designation, and on their website they advertise that they'll help.
Oh, wait a second. Where was this? What bank was that?
Some bank in New York.
Quantic Bank. Trace, go on their website. Quantic Bank.
That has the CDFI designation, and on their website they advertise that they'll help non-citizens, foreign nationals buy property in the United States. This bank advertised on...
I'm trying not to use the F word. Why would we be helping foreign nationals buy in places where there's a housing crisis and the people who are born there can't find a house to live in? What is going on?
That seems to be the sentence of the day in the late 2020s. What is going on?
Yeah.
Why is this allowed to go on?
Everybody's saying it.
I mean, it looks like I've been waiting for 7-8 years for the housing market to go down so me and Lauren can buy a house. And what am I just going to have to buy a house for a trailer for $300,000?
Don't know what to tell you, buddy.
I feel like the second you buy a house for a trailer or some shit for $350,000, the market's gonna go down. Your trailer's gonna be worth $100,000, and you're just gonna be like, if I would have waited, I could have got it for $200,000 less, But it just never. It's coming. Something's got.
If that's what they make you feel like, the government's trying to make you always on edge, like something's about to break, something's about to happen, but it's not going to happen. Nothing's ever going to happen. And I think this whole thing, look, Trump gets elected, everybody's like, oh, make America great again. Let's get to work doing all this stuff. But what are we going to be talking about for 4 years? The Epstein list. All this stupid stuff that has nothing to do with anything.
And the Epstein list thing, it almost decreeped Epstein. That's probably why Trump's bringing it up that he's a creep, to remind everyone that because everybody's like, Epstein didn't kill himself, and they're like, man, they're acting like he wasn't a creep. It's like, because they're all just saying he didn't kill himself, but he still was a biggest, pedophile.
It's like, pedophiles. This guy was a billionaire with his own private island, and he was a huge pedophile. That's not in what do you call it? That's not in open for discussion.
Yeah,
he's a pedophile. Yeah. Proven. Elaine Maxwell, 20 years in prison for helping him be a pedophile. And you think a bunch of rich guys hang out with a pedophile on his private jet for years and don't suspect anything?
I know.
Get the fuck out of here.
You suspect a pedophile. Because if you're around them for any length of time, they seem creepy. And there's things going on that you're like, what was that all about? That kind of thing. So, just like, I guess they all like the Catholic Church too. So
there was a guy that was on my softball team he was like a friend of a friend or an acquaintance of a friend.
Yeah.
And, he was on the team for a couple of years, and Don and I would be going, what do you think about that guy? Mm-hmm. It's kind of one of those things where you're like, I wouldn't be surprised if we see him on the news one day, and then we saw him on the news one day.
Yeah.
From molesting kids on his youth baseball team.
Yep. They weren't little kids.
No,
they were like 17, but you're still considered a pedophile for that, having them 17-year-olds sleep over your house.
Boys?
Yeah.
Gay boys? Like, how do you get a 17-year-old to come out to your house and have sex with you? Like, when I was 17, if a guy tried to have sex with me, that way you'd have to be gay, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Unless, I think you'd have to be gay. Because I don't think you can
their parents let him, stay the night at his house and stuff. And maybe he was a gay kid. He
probably... Or whether you're up all night playing video games, he's feeding you liquor, and possibly some weed, and you're really loopy.
And it touches your butthole.
You want to say stop, but you don't.
It's worth it for the free alcohol and weed to me. Actually, I'd be there.
Make sure I'm passed out when you do it, buddy. That's all I care about. Here, let's finish this deal.
We'd be helping foreign nationals buy in places where there's a housing crisis and the people who are born there can't find a house to live in. What is going on?
And then why, under COVID, would we supercharge the program with an additional tranche of funding? Why would we put that program on steroids?
Why? Why? So they they got a program to give foreign nationals advantage over you buying a house. Go ahead.
Foreign nationals are just foreigners, right?
They're here illegally, though, in some capacity.
Okay, so they just they call them foreign nationals to make them seem like they're something. Makes them seem like there's something in government or something.
Yeah, I'm not even quite sure what the definition of foreign national is.
I don't know. I know,
because
but I know that it was exploited.
Because you want to kill and replace the people who populate your country. Replace them with other people. Obviously.
Yeah.
I don't really understand the replacement theory that, that's why we let the immigrants in, and then this is why we're doing this. It's like, why do they want to replace us with a bunch of people, a lot of people who aren't as good as us?
Maybe they can get them to do whatever they want I don't know.
Maybe they just want a slave class and an elite class, and we're not going to be a slave class, so they got to get rid of us, overwhelm us. They're going to, because every country's doing it. Every country wants to be overwhelmed so they can easily control the populace, because the populace...
Woo!
Yeah.
Have you seen any recent videos of Conor McGregor?
No.
I mean, the guy's just... I've never seen somebody so openly, on cocaine. I mean, everything he does, he's just freak... he's sniffing it, and he can barely talk. I saw him. I think he's into promoting that bare knuckle fighting.
Yeah.
And man, he's giving a speech and he's just sweating. I mean, I've never seen anybody. I think he was in a movie recently too. And he just everybody was like, oh, yep, he plays a pretty good coked out Conor McGregor. He just played himself.
Is there any? I don't know. No, I don't have any Conor McGregor interview. Would it be interviews?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I
haven't seen him talk in a long time. I think he was running for president of Ireland, wasn't he?
Something like that. That's the drugs as well too, I think.
Well, the people in Ireland are allegedly getting kind of sick of all the... You wouldn't even think, in Ireland, that they'd be letting in tons of immigrants.
It's because it's the whole... I think the world is ran by a group of people and has nothing to do with countries or politics or not. They're all fake people. I think there's a one world government. Because, every country's doing it. No country, it's not just one random country is being fucking stupid and just letting every country seems to be taking foreign refugees that doesn't help their country. It doesn't seem to be a good... I haven't heard of it being a positive thing in any country that's done it.
No, I wonder if Japan does it, because they're kind of a little different. They run a tight ship over there.
Yeah,
I don't know
they do. And China, I heard that China just opened up a beach, and it's closed to foreigners. You have to be Chinese to go to the beach.
Let me see if Chinese have immigrants. Do they have a lot of immigrants? It does have immigration, but its policies are relatively restrictive compared to many. Yeah, so they don't... You got to... Like everybody should be doing. If you want to come to our country, show me how you're a benefit to our country. Isn't that like the easiest thing?
Yeah.
But nobody does that except Japan.
It might be Korea, North Korea, not China. North or South. One of the Koreas, I think it was Kim Jong-un, was saying, no, there's a new public beach but for Asians only.
Where?
That's where the way it should be. Japan, but here it says, has recently begun to ease restrictions to address labor shortages due to its aging population and declining birth rate. And that's us too.
Yeah.
Our population's getting older, and the birth rate's going down. What's the iPhone generation going to do when they don't even seem to want to have sex anymore? They don't want to drive cars. They don't want to go out. They don't want to meet a girl and have sex. They just want to
That's all the things for life. That's life right there.
That's life. They'd rather just sit and play video games and masturbate to pornography.
Oh my
and
goodness.
not have kids.
Yeah.
So that's why that's the replacement.
I mean,
theory.
that's what guys have talked about for years that I always thought was very weird. I don't like hearing guys talk about masturbating
what?
because guys have made it like that's the thing to do. So maybe boys grew up just being like, well, that's the thing to do, right? That's what you're supposed to do is just masturbate all the time. Because guys talk about it all the time.
I
don't think guys talked about it.
I don't know why
she's hanging out with some weird fucking people that are talking about jerking off all the time.
Talk about
I don't know. I never talk about masturbation.
Had a conversation.
I mean, I'm sure I have
with my
talked
friends
about
about
it.
jerking off
In a joking manner, I'm sure.
You're crazy.
No,
who are you
not.
hanging out with?
Talking about
talking about
me and
jerking
Trace
off?
talking about jerking off. When are we talking?
I mean, guys talk about it on.
This
all
is just
kinds
her
of things.
mental
I'm just gonna
opinion
go,
of men.
Even comedians, they talk about it.
Well,
I'm just gonna go up and jack off or jerk it off.
Yeah, but I don't.
Man,
When
guys
I
are oblivious to
when
it.
I was 12 or when I started masturbating, I didn't even know what masturbating was, and no one had to tell me that it was a thing that I'm supposed to do or put any positive spin on it. I was young and I was a male and I had a penis that was erect a lot and I masturbated.
I don't think
that's what all guys do.
I don't think I've ever talked to another guy about masturbating.
I didn't say
think
guys talk to guys about, hey, are you going to masturbate tonight? I didn't say that.
That's what it
guys
sounds like.
Guys mention masturbating all the time. I hear it I've always heard it.
She's
guys,
insane.
no, I'm not. I'll point it out every time I hear it from now on, and you guys will see.
I mean,
you'll never point it
like
out.
What
once.
like a comedian, maybe. You hear comedians talk about masturbation. I mean, you're not hearing. Jerry doesn't come here talking about masturbation. Do the guys that come into your shop and give you flowers talk about masturbation?
I don't know any comedians that talk about masturbation.
I'm not going to talk about it then.
I'm just asking.
I'm just saying, I hear it all the time. That's all you ever hear because I always thought
it's
it's weird.
Anybody talks about.
All you ever hear is talk about masturbation.
I hear it all the time.
She's not letting it go.
Well, because I hear it all the time. I've always thought. I think that's weird that guys talk about, masturbating, a lot. It's like, it's just weird to me.
I'm just saying, I'm a man, and I don't live in the same world you do, where everybody's talking and jerking off or whatever.
Well, okay.
Stokeman says women are more horny. Look at the sex toy industry, all for women. I don't know how big the sex toy industry is.
I think it's pretty big.
And then the sex toy industry is run.
I think it
makes money because girls on OnlyFans need to do that to make money. I think there is a lot of vibrators getting sold. I think.
Yeah, for sure. What is it?
Doglow says real men don't talk about masturbating. We just do it. I think we need to take a break. It's getting late. It's after chili. Tracy's going to get some chili, and we'll be right back with more ClusterF.
How may I help you?
Yes, I wanted to talk to somebody about this breakout of prisoners who escaped.
Okay, who's calling?
I'm just a concerned citizen.
Okay, hold on.
This is Fellows. May I help you?
Yes, I was calling about that breakout.
Excuse me?
I was calling about the breakout. I'm like, hello.
Speak up, sir. I can hardly hear you.
Get me off the goddamn speakerphone, asshole.
I'm off the speakerphone.
I was calling about the breakout. Have you caught all them guys yet?
No, sir.
They're still running around here.
One of them is.
I heard they cut their way through the fence.
Yes, sir. That's true.
Well, what's the deal? You give a wire cutter standard issue with a uniform?
No, sir. That's not the deal.
What'd they cut out with?
I don't know what they cut out with. We haven't found it.
What are you running over there? A goddamn Ace Hardware store?
No, that's not true.
Well, look, I'm just a concerned citizen. I mean, I'm a taxpayer.
Well, so am I, sir.
I mean, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. I heard there was a prison yard diversion.
I don't know that that's true.
Well, geez, don't you know anything goes on there? This is all in the paper. Jesus, pick up a goddamn newspaper and wise your ass up.
Well, the paper could print whenever they want to print. May I ask who's calling?
My name is Ned.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, prison yard diversion, that's the oldest trick in the book. Come on, what are you, a bunch of Keystone cops over there?
Are you assuming that if if we did have a problem, that it's because all the staff here don't know what they're doing?
Bingo.
I mean, could you assume maybe some staff here are well trained and do know what they're doing?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, all I want is, can't we be judged by the same standards everybody else is being judged
well,
by?
all I'm judging you by is that you got three convicts running around, and they're homicidal maniacs.
You know, it's going to happen. You got a public prison up there on 616. They're going to have an escape too one of these days. It's going to happen.
Yeah, one of these days. I mean, who you got guarding them inmates in your prison? Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles?
I don't understand the question, sir.
What? I mean, you get the prison diversion, and the guards look the other way. Come on.
Well, I know. You don't know that happened. I don't know that happened for sure.
The mayor said that the guard...
I know what the mayor said, sir. I'm aware of it.
I know. He said the guards didn't know about the escape until an inmate told them. Now, why don't you just unlock the gates and run the whole goddamn prison on the honor system?
What's the point of the call, sir? I mean, I'm really sorry, but I just don't understand the point of the call. If you're just calling just to badmouth us, I mean...
Well, I'm trying to get some questions answered. You let 6 inmates walk out right under your nose. I mean, I wouldn't pay you people 5 cents to babysit my f***ing cat.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, sir.
Well, I mean, what are your qualifications for your guards there?
Just as much as anybody else's qualifications.
I know, sounds to me like Helen Keller could pass your test with flying colors.
Sir, they had 4 inmates walk away from TCI just in 1995. Did you call them and complain about it?
Yes, I did.
And that was a state-run prison.
Well,
Are you aware of the fact that there was a guard at an Ohio correctional prison down in the Columbus area, Orion State Prison, who had her eyeballs plucked out of her head last year?
Well, boys will be boys.
Did you know that?
Just letting off a little steam. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, what I'm saying, sir, is that there are problems in every prison. No prison is going to be run 100%.
That's the pot calling the kettle black as far as I'm concerned. I mean, why don't you give these homicidal maniacs a free f***ing shuttle service at the Mexican border?
We're bringing a lot of money into this area.
Well, I don't give a rat's ass about that. I think you spend a little money and give your guards a pair of f***ing glasses.
I'm sorry you feel that way, sir. I truly am.
Who else can I talk to? Let me talk to Warden Gump. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
We don't have a Warden Gump working here, sir.
I believe you do.
We don't.
Well, I'm glad that you think everything is shipshape and tip-top over there.
I didn't say everything was shipshape and tip-top. Those are your words, sir, not mine.
So what you're saying, Corporal Klinger, is that your prison is about as secure as the Mayberry jail. Say it. Your guys make Barney Fife look like Dirty f***ing Harry.
No.
Say it. Say it. Bastard.
Please welcome your host, Shane Gillis.
Hello. Welcome to the 2025 ESPYs. I'm so excited to be here in front of so many. Nate Diaz are here. Hell yeah.
What's your favorite Barry Manilow tune, sir?
Actually, I had a couple drinks with those guys last night at the hotel. It was terrifying. Donald Trump wants to stage a U.S.
Right there, brother. Right there.
You know, I'm going to take that suggestion to heart, and I'm going to play a little Barry Manilow here. I don't know if I'm going to play I Write the Songs. I prefer to dig a little deeper. I like to dig way deep into Barry, deeper than most people, way deep. I mean, I like to penetrate the outer layer of Barry Manilow, just plunge way in there and see what I can pull out.
Well, whatever you think is best, man. I trust your judgment.
All right, well, my judgment says you can take I Write the Songs and shove them right up your ass. I'm playing It's a Miracle from 1975. It's a snappy little tune, and if this doesn't get me fired, nothing will. I hope you're listening, Bruce Beasley, because here's Barry Manilow on your station. With your approval, Bubba 98.7, No Rules Radio. I'm about to get fired. Thank you, sweet Jesus. Here's Barry Manilow. It's a miracle. Ned Show, what's up?
Hey, wanted to call a mark out to Ned.
A mark out away.
What's going on, brother man? Long-time listener. Love listening to your afternoon show.
Well, thank you, sir. What's your name?
My name's Nick from Hardy County.
Hardy County. What you doing in Hardy today?
Ain't a whole lot of going on in Hardy County, but some cow tipping.
So, why do you choose to live in Hardy County, sir? Are you running from the law?
You sniffed it right out.
You Hardy County ex-felon dirtbag.
You got it.
What was your crime of choice? You lowlife.
It was somewhat of a spree, and that's all I can get into.
A spree. Well, if I was a betting man, I'd say it was a meth-fueled killing spree involving bestiality, incest, and gay bondage. Am I warm?
Fill it in as you need, sir.
Welcome back to ClusterF. Don't forget Ned in Your Head tomorrow. Wow, this week flew by. Ned in Your Head tomorrow, 7:45. Brand new episode of The Hang up on all platforms. ClusterFshow.com. You got The Hang VIP, The Hang OT, The Hang OT. Mike and Trace Countdown as well. Bar show. Shit, bar show tomorrow night. Damn. Time is a flying.
Week after week after week after week.
Fucking August. This year is way over half over.
And then we got a baby deer out there today. It's like, okay, it used to be in April that they had babies. Then it was May. And last year it was maybe the beginning of June. And now it's July. What? I don't understand it. I don't understand how you can be changing nature. And that's not a subtle, slow change.
Yeah.
That's like you can't say it's, global warming. It doesn't change things like 2 months in 1 year. I don't understand, but I don't understand what would be happening different where we're getting babies in almost August.
Yeah, I don't understand. Is that a climate thing? Is it because there's so much development around here that the bucks can't find the does as easily, and it takes them a long time to? Because there was a baby deer like a month and a half ago that I saw. Then I didn't see any for a long time, and now we got a bunch of young ones popping out, and it's almost August, and that never happened before. I keep track of it because I know I gotta watch for the baby deer with the dogs. We have to be very careful with the dogs because you don't want a dog getting out and savaging a tiny little baby deer.
Yeah.
So we know what we're talking about, and it's way later.
Way later.
And last year it was later, but not like this.
And
now
you
it's
said
way
that one
later.
out there this morning was just one that just popped out.
Brand new. That thing was this big walking around. I got a video, but I can't figure out how to send it.
I think
it's why can you take a close-up video with an iPhone?
Yeah, you just zoom in on your
while you're
screen.
videoing it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I think you gotta let the dogs get a couple baby deer so they don't, so they learn to stay away. That's why they're all hanging out in your yard. They know they're.
Yeah, it's kind of true.
We got.
Kind of true.
There's a lot of I don't know, some type of ground birds at our house. And there's it's a big field, and there'll be a bunch of nests in the ground, and it's like, you can't just not let the dog out, so you just gotta let her out, and she goes and massacres all the baby birds.
Oh, the baby birds were already born.
Yeah, she goes
and
and
eats them.
Yeah. You just try and save them sometimes, but
I don't know. Yeah, on the ground, that's tough. Up in the air.
Did you watch this?
Yeah.
I don't even see a baby deer.
You got to zoom in real big.
Where is it? I'm trying. I don't know if you'll be able to.
It's next to the mama. So if look at it up close at the. It's. Did you find it? It's tiny. It's tiny, teeny tiny, like a little tiny chihuahua.
Here, Trace, can you see a baby deer anywhere there?
It's a new game. Find the baby deer.
I sent you a picture of that buck. He was real close to me, though.
On Facebook or the...
Nope.
Okay.
Email.
Nope, I don't see it.
Here, look, give it here. Gimme.
You watch it. See if you see it.
Oh, shit. I'm looking.
We don't need to take the dog out on a leash. We just put him out back.
Yeah, it's just a pain.
They can go out. They're fine.
Gosh, I don't think I'll ever learn that there's just not enough time during the break to eat food. I literally spent the whole break trying to get the chili ready just in time to put it back in the fridge to cool off while I go and even get a bite.
I'll find this baby deer. I think I can see it. Here we go.
But I don't know that when you're playing it.
Yeah, I don't think you can do it.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
On your video? I didn't even see it.
Make it bigger. God damn it. How do you make it bigger? Here we
Go.
go.
So, Trace.
It's not worth it.
What?
It's too tiny.
Did you show my? Get my.
Which one you want? Both of them?
Yeah, one was I was looking at some other pictures and I found the one of Trace on Mingo.
Okay, this is the baby deer. He's been hanging out.
That's not a baby deer.
I mean, the male deer. He's been hanging out with all the females. He's probably too young to even breed. I'm thinking.
Maybe
really
some small.
His antlers are looking good.
I saw some big ones the other day, like three big bucks in the back of the neighborhood the other day.
Over in Webster.
No, here.
In the back of the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like, they come from the whale fields, probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, you don't see them. They don't come around here often. Yeah, he's got a decent little rack, and he hangs out with all the girls.
Did you show that?
Nope. Here he hangs out with all the girls. He's got it going on. Imagine next year you won't see him. I think he'll be hanging out in the deep in the woods. 'Cause that's what the bucks do.
Yeah, I was riding the dirt bike with Bella to the back of the neighborhood, and we saw the buck, and Bella was like, "Can we eat it?"
I'm surprised because she's a little
animal lover. She's been raised by Trace, catching fish and eating fish. Haven't done any hunting yet, has she?
No.
I think she killed some.
She killed a prairie dog.
She sniped a prairie dog when she went to Kansas. Here's Trace on Mingo.
Gosh, the only person that's ever been on that horse.
Did she? And at this time, did she buck you off?
No. I had already been bucked off before this.
Turn her head and bite his leg.
Yeah, turn
that.
Turn and bite. That's what she does.
Gosh, I'm lucky I didn't die.
Mingo.
Yeah, I'm surprised she even let you.
Well, she didn't let me on her the first time, and then I broke her.
She broke her.
Harper, she used to always say, "Remember, Pop, when I was in the sand pile and you were out by the front porch, and then Mingo started heading towards me, and you went, Harper, run!" And she hauled ass through the pass through. But yep. I don't think Mingo would have done anything to her.
Maybe back in the day, I don't know. She doesn't quite try and kill you like she used to.
Getting older, settling down a little. It's so weird. Like we had Mingo. She was born here on this property, and I don't remember going out and petting the baby horse much. Do you remember that?
I don't remember it a lot.
I was like, why? That's pretty cool to have a baby horse, and I don't remember.
Came out the womb and asshole.
Or I don't know what. maybe we raised her as an asshole. I don't know why she's such an asshole.
She's just a brat. That's what happens. That's what happens when you raise, bottle-fed kittens. They're usually brats because they're just brats.
I just
when
think
they're
you guys
bottle-fed.
aren't willing to do the stuff you need to do to a horse to make it not be an asshole.
I think you're right.
I think you got to kind of be an asshole to the horse, or it's an asshole to you. You got to
at least.
I mean, I've always said you need to get a paintball gun for when that thing rubs up against the fence. That's the solution you need to do is to shoot it with a paintball gun every time it's
right in the ass. That ain't gonna hurt. That's just gonna sting, but it wouldn't even leave a mark on a horse. The horse's ass is gigantic. But then she'd wait till we go to sleep, and then she'd be rubbing her ass on the boards and breaking them again.
Yeah, but if we taught her from the beginning.
Yeah.
Trace here, I wanted to.
I think that's. I've heard that paintball the game was invented by some farmers who, used the paintballs were originally to like mark cattle.
To mark cattle, yeah.
And some crazy cattle owners decided to start shooting each other with them. I don't know. That could be a myth. I heard that from somebody who went to a paintball camp.
That's what I heard too, but it still could easily be a myth.
What were you saying?
Here, see this house?
Oh my God! Is
nice.
You know what that is?
Let him look at it for a second. Look at it.
I don't know. I want it.
That's the house we've always stayed in at Anna Maria.
They knocked it down?
No, they remodeled it.
Wait, what?
All right. I can't even recognize when I was looking at the inside of some of the bathrooms. I'm like, how did they make that bathroom look like that? Where is this bathroom?
Yeah, I don't even.
Yeah.
Oh, were you looking at it to rent for a week?
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what it costs. So we used to rent this house in Anna Maria, and this is what's happened to Anna Maria. It was in, 2014.
Yeah.
We rented it for years, but the last time we rented it was in 2014, which,
that's been
10 years ago.
Jeez.
And we used to get it, and we'd go down there it was a nice, 3-story house right on the beach. We knew a couple of the neighbors around because we'd rented it for a long time and everything,
Nice.
and it was a nice house.
Real nice.
All glass windows on the, ocean side. And we'd get it for 2.5 weeks. Trace.
Yeah.
You listening?
I'm listening.
So we'd have it for 2.5
He's
weeks.
playing Minecraft, babe.
And
Minecraft.
And the rent was $2,000 a week.
Man.
And they would charge $500, and they have to charge that tourist tax. So it was always tax. So the tax was $591, and the cleaning fee was $100. So for 2.5 weeks, right on the beach on Anna Maria, it cost us $5,835 for 2.5 weeks.
But that's
okay. You want to know how much it is now?
How much?
For 1 week.
For 1 week. 1 week, what we were doing was about $2,600.
Yeah, about $2,600 it cost us for a week when we were doing it.
Yeah.
And this one,
they remodeled it, but still, it was a lot more before that. But for 1 week, $18,000.
Oh,
$18,000 for 1 week.
Damn. So oh man.
They charge now. It's $13,000. So if you just want to rent what they charge to rent the house is $13,000. With all their fees, it comes to $18,000.
Five G's worth of fees.
They have a $150 linen fee.
Towel fee.
Management. It just says management. It doesn't give you any explanation what management means. That's $195. The cleaning fee that we used to pay $100 for is now $595 for the cleaning fee. And then they have a service fee. $1,500 for a service fee. Whatever that means.
Oh, hey, Donna, remind everybody to pay their ClusterF service fee.
Yeah.
Which is...
Get that ClusterF service fee before it goes up. Before it goes up.
You lock it in right now.
And then the taxes on it is $2,000 more. So $18,000 for 1 week at a house that we used to pay $2,400 a week.
Man, I mean
fucking believable.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's crazy that, I went there for 30 years and I will never be able to go back.
Ever
Right?
again.
Ever again in my
And
life.
his family had been going there since he was little.
Yeah, 50 years, and I just
Yeah.
wanted, I can't even rent a hotel there, I was looking at hotels, once I was like, oh, maybe we'll go for the weekend or whatever. Me, Lauren, and the kids go down to Anna Maria. Haven't been in there in years. Like a shitty hotel was like $800 to $900 a night, and it wasn't even
Crazy.
Yeah.
And you didn't even, I mean, they put a pool in. I don't even know how. Normally, they wouldn't even be allowed to cut that stuff down. Remember a few years ago on the news, there was a thing where someone over on Holmes Beach put in like a little tree house or something like that on their property, and they made them tear it down. They made them tear it down on their own property, yet they cut down all those woods there and put in a pool right on the water, right on the beach.
I mean,
it's a little walk from the beach, but it's right there on the beach.
You got me excited, man, showing me that picture. I thought you were...
Thought we bought a house on the beach?
I thought you were going to rent it, like you used to do in the summer. You're not, right?
No, we're not.
Damn it.
18,000 a month.
Yeah,
look at some of that, what they did underneath.
Man, that's crazy.
I couldn't even, I was just like, I don't even know where that is. It's just
like
beyond.
A completely different house.
Yeah. Look at that. It's
weird.
Let me see. Trying to figure out how to. I can't do simple math anymore. What's 12 times 18,000?
12 times 8.
They're making like $500,000 a year renting that house.
Yeah.
I guess.
And that was, I thought maybe they sold it to a corporation, but they sold, it was like Warren Spahn, who was an old baseball player.
Famous baseball
player. And he owned about 5 houses. He worked smart with his money.
Yeah.
And he had about 5 little houses down there. And we used to, rent from him all the time. And then he died, and his son Greg took over, and they sold a bunch of the little houses. I mean, they made a
tore them down
off of those.
Tore all that shit down.
But he still, I think they just renamed it like an LLC or something. But they still own. This might be the only house they have left that they own down there. I think they sold all of them.
They're making $500K a year on this one.
I get it. I want to go to the beach this weekend. The kid's been wanting to... Well, I asked them if they wanted to go to Homosassa and go spearfishing for crabs or go to the beach. They said they'd rather go spearfishing for crabs at Homosassa than go to the beach.
Really?
I was like...
Harper said that too?
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you gig them? Do you gig them?
Right off the seawall they got there right by the hotel. But I want to go to the beach. Fuck what they say. I'm going to the beach.
What beach you on to?
I don't know. I got to start looking, see if there's any place that I can afford. The Castle Inn was just, I don't know. It's the only place I can really afford, but the beach is like kind of dirty. And it's in the ghetto, and there's naked people walking around getting chased by pimps or whatever.
That one, yeah.
Yeah. I'd go gigging for crabs.
And then the other time we stayed somewhere, we've stayed in St. Pete where it was nice.
While he's talking, look up I sent you that picture of the house on Anna Maria.
But we've also stayed at one in St. Pete that was, I don't know, sketchy as fuck. It was
Is that the one where the person, when you took your shirt off and gave it to some girl?
No, that was at the Castle
the
Inn.
other
You know, like little kids walking around with pit bulls and people just coming in and out of. There was like some people rented, a bunch of rooms and was doing some type of prostitution or drug dealing or something like that. And so Lauren was like, "Do you have your gun?" And then I walked out to my car and got my shotgun and just walked through the parking lot because I was kind of drunk with a shotgun in my hand to the room.
Like a cop didn't pull up and just waste you.
Yeah. 2 minutes later, like we're going to leave, and like 10 cops pull into this place.
God, Trace.
And I was like, "Oh man, somebody called the cops because there's a guy walking around with a shotgun in the parking lot." But I guess they raided a couple rooms there.
Yeah, don't go there.
Yeah. We kind of
steer clear of that.
Especially
with your kids.
But, those are the ones that are like $150, $200. If you want to go anywhere else, it's going to cost you $600-$700.
Yeah.
I ain't got $600-$700.
You have to save up your money. Save it up. And then when you got that, you can go to a decent place.
Well, I'm not saving, to stay for 2 days. I'm not willing to pay $1,200. I mean, that's just not. I don't make enough money to be able to be spending $1,200 on 2 days at the beach.
Well, most people don't go on vacation once a month like you guys do.
True. Yeah, we didn't go on vacation.
Well, we don't really go
for years. For years, your mom and I never went on vacation.
When we didn't have money, we didn't go on vacation.
We just didn't go on vacation.
Well,
my parents had a beach house, and we might go down for a weekend.
We don't. Well, maybe if you weren't able to do that, you would. But I also don't. What is it? What am I trying to say?
Don't.
It's a.
He doesn't have our beach house to mooch off of.
We don't really go on vacation.
Yeah.
We never have enough money to spend more than 1 day at the beach. I don't know if you consider that a vacation.
That's why you save your money so you can have a vacation.
I guess a lot of people just drive to the beach and then drive home.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Never do that.
Me and Lauren try and do that all the time, and after 10 minutes after we get there, we're like, we're getting our fucking room, right?
I've never gone to the beach and then driven home.
Maybe try an Airbnb or something.
Can't stand sitting around sticky, salty.
Yeah, you gotta have a place to shower.
I hate that.
But the lightning, they're saying how much lightning. It's like they're sending lightning our way too.
They're harping lightning.
Harping lightning.
Harping lightning.
Harping lightning. That's hard to say. But they say in Florida it kills 5 people a year. Lightning.
Man, it's more than I thought.
Several people lately have been struck by lightning.
I was out in the lightning yesterday.
Well, don't
it's
do
a crap
it, Trace.
Taking much garbage out.
Tampa Girl says Inglewood Beach has some house rentals on the cheaper side. We'd love to have your money down here. Lots of fun bars close by.
Inglewood Beach.
Where's Inglewood?
That's down by Venice. I would think that would be more expensive.
I don't know.
The rooms at Homosassa are pretty nice for like $200.
That's I mean, that's what you're gonna get. You're lucky you get that.
I mean, but they're pretty nice. It's got a bedroom, a bathroom, a little kitchen area, and a living room. I never stayed at a hotel with a living room in it.
Oh man, a suite, a suite. Here's an awful story. They uncovered a bunch of kids in a dungeon in Alabama.
No.
And they're using them as a sex ring.
This is where authorities say 6 children, the youngest only 3 years old, were victimized repeatedly over more than a year.
Where'd they get
it's
the
an
kids?
underground storm shelter near the home of William Chase McElroy, one of the men charged.
Look at these freaks.
Oh,
look at these Alabama mutants.
Yeah. I mean, can't we just euthanize these people?
Can't we just euthanize them?
Yeah.
Just put them all in one cell. We'll throw some gasoline in there.
I say get it done. You broomstick them in the ass until they die.
Yeah.
You broomstick them in the ass and you set them on fire.
Yeah.
While the broomstick's still in the ass.
I think
set the broomstick. Dip the broomstick in gas.
Your mom is always the sickest individual.
And then cram it up
That's a
their
good
ass
one.
and then light it on fire.
You
Right
know?
up
That's a good one.
I'm not, into killing people or torturing people at all. I think it'd be hard to do. But for some reason, what these guys did, I feel like wouldn't have a problem fiery broomsticking them in the ass.
Yeah. That's what they did. It's what they deserve. It's what they deserve.
I was gonna say who's gonna be the one to kill these people and not end up as creepy as them.
Yeah, where's Dexter when you need him?
The children
But
as well as kids.
But you could put them all in a room and gas them. That's not as bad as somehow killing them.
Or you could do firing squad. Somebody recently did the firing squad, and I was surprised there wasn't a lot of backlash. And it's probably I'd rather get firing squad than the lethal injection.
Yeah. See, and they never follow up. Like these people should never be out
Ever
be out in society again. And will they be? I feel like they will.
They all need to get 100 years.
Yeah, because they look young. The two on the
they're not
right.
that old.
Firing squad, but everybody aims for the dick.
That'd be a good one.
Kidnapping and human trafficking.
Inside the storm shelter, there were chairs and beds and things of that nature. And the children were drugged by Mr. Trejos and tied to the bed and to the chair and to a pole. And then people would come and pay money to have sex with these children.
And what people? Where's that list?
Attorney Brian Jones said,
who's on that list?
Yeah.
Trump? Is Trump on that list?
God, I mean, can you imagine? Whose kids are these? Are they their own kids? Or they steal these kids? I bet they're their
Can
own
you imagine
kids.
those kids' lives? I mean, those kids. I don't know. Would you rather be? I'd be like, just euthanize me. I don't need to grow up any longer. I'm done.
I'm done. I grew it up a lot in the last couple of years.
Completely ruined my life.
Yeah. These people need to be
How am I not-
executed immediately.
And some of them it's horrible.
Brian Jones says there could be more victims and more alleged perpetrators. He says the grand jury has indicted a fourth person, but he can't release that name because that person hasn't been arrested yet. But he says we may never know the full extent of the horrors that happened here.
There are some allegations with individuals that we will have a hard time identifying just because we don't know their names, and the children were.
But these guys had to have numbers on their phones. You have to have numbers to get a hold of people that are going to come pay you to have sex with little children.
What was that? Maybe they just did it all on the internet.
Well, they should be able to find them as far as I'm concerned.
I don't know if they do too a good job of finding it in police work in Alabama. I don't know how good the work is, babe.
Yeah. Plus, they don't. People should be like showing up with,
baseball
torches,
something to torches to
pitchforks,
whatever. Let's kill these guys.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's what they should be doing.
Kill these guys.
That's what people should be rallying behind instead of bullshit they rally behind. Rally behind. Let's
take care of matters. Put it in our own.
Show up with baseball bats just to show them that.
Yeah.
And then that would be more of a deterrent than they do nothing now to pedophiles. God. Nobody even seems to care about pedophiles. I don't understand that.
And they need to be locked away forever.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not going to kill them, then they got to be locked away forever.
Especially when you got little kids. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What's wrong with people? It's Alabama.
And then you got men lined up to have sex with them.
God. And the children were drugged, according to one of the co-defendants. And so they may not be able to recognize or be able to identify anyone.
Jones says many of these details came from some of the defendants themselves. This has been.
It's like, I mean, you got those guys. You got to throw the book at them, but you can still throw the book at them and get a little bit of information. Give them a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll give you 5 years off your sentence. Tell us who these other guys who are fucking these. These victims.
A tough case for investigators and prosecutors, one they've been looking into since the first of the year.
It absolutely infuriates me, but we have to kind of put that aside and just do the job. That's all.
Yeah, in these cases, you don't really have to put that aside. You just gotta fuck these people up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we talk about it all the time. Say, how many places like this are there in America?
Where there's people that
Doing same shit.
Tied up in someone's house. I'd like to know, why don't they mention, I mean, it's not the whole story, but where do these kids come from? Are they kidnapped kids? Are they kids that...
They didn't even mention it.
Where are the kids? These are just men. I mean, you're not showing any women that are arrested in this, too, that maybe they're their kids. So where are these people getting these kids?
That's they didn't even mention who these kids were.
I know. It's
What
weird.
is it, Alabama? What do they call it? Dungeon.
You might have to. You might get a lot of that. If you put in Alabama dungeon.
He's gonna get arrested with them.
Kids getting
how about
raped.
trafficking
Which one?
Kids in, I don't know, was it a dungeon? What was it? A shed? This ain't gonna come up. Okay, here it is. Let's see if they say I want to know who these kids are.
Yeah, NHR said, I saw a 20-year-old guy arrested in my area for child porn. It was his third offense. Yeah.
Child porn, it should be just the same.
Zero.
You got child porn, you're
Strike
gone.
one, you're out, right?
There's
Strike
a guy
one.
that by my house he has like 8 charges of exposing himself to minors. It's like, how do you... I always drive by him and almost hit him and call him a pedophile. I'm not going to hit him, but I come close and I yell pedophile out the window. I haven't seen him much since I started doing that.
Don't let him know where you live.
Yeah.
A weirdo come after you.
It says they're investigating a child sex trafficking ring in Bibb County. It was taking place in an underground storm shelter. At least 10 children were victimized,
10?
ranging from 3 to 15-year-old. More victims are expected.
Victims, they couldn't... Were they living there, or did they just take these kids daily and tie them up and drug them? That's what I want to know.
At this point, none of the children have been missing or abducted. So it's their kids, right?
Where's the women then?
I don't understand it. Yeah.
I mean, those guys looked kind of young. The two of them.
This article's not going to tell me who these kids are.
No, it's weird.
They don't want to talk about it, huh?
Nope.
They borrowed them from the Vatican.
Maybe. Yeah. They're not
That's
gonna.
just
not
freaking
gonna tell me.
weird.
Man, you know, these types of crimes are the only ones when Lauren's watching. I'll go into my room and fucking watch my phone, you know. Like the ones where kids are being abused and stuff. I'm like, I just don't feel like feeling shitty right now. I don't want to watch this.
It's like animal cruelty videos. And I just don't watch. I turn my head when it's on the news. Or don't watch it.
Yeah.
I got nothing I can do about it. We saved 2 little kittens, and they're the cutest little kittens ever.
Yeah.
We do a little bit to try to help out. Oh, they're so cute. I haven't had kittens in so long. How long's it been? Forever.
20 years.
Yeah.
I forget you have those cats because they're on the hot side of the house.
Yeah. I think you can raise kittens with four dogs, 3 hound dogs especially.
Yeah. Town and Country says, call the sheriff's office and ask. Nope.
Yeah.
Then you're on the list
No,
of
on the
possible
list. I'm gonna
suspects.
put you on the list.
You
Donna.
know, I'm sure somebody's called sheriff's office to ask a question before, and I'm sure at least one person, they've showed up to their house and shot them for some reason. You know, I'm sure that's happened at least once.
They're like, these people in Florida just called us, and they're trying to. You might want to investigate them and see if they might be one of the people that came here. Yep.
Yep.
When we're just curious, because you're not giving us the whole story. Where are these kids coming? Maybe it'll come out, but I never heard that. You know, why isn't that on the news? Did that just happen?
Yeah, it just happened a couple days ago.
Huh.
I still don't get it. So 10 kids, 3 to 15, but they don't think they were kidnapped or abducted.
Doesn't make sense.
It's like, who kids? These guys have 10 kids between the 3 or 4 of them, and they sold them all.
Use their own kids.
I don't understand. Yeah, that's.
Put them in jail with Jeffrey Koberger.
I think, yeah. I think that
in the creep jail. Well, don't we should just have a creep jail, right?
Pedophile jail for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
You don't get any clothes, and there's sprinklers in it, and it's really cold.
Yeah.
I think if Ron DeSantis had opened up pedophile Alcatraz, I think he would have got less heat.
I would like to see who would protest that.
Yeah, who's protested pedophile?
Yeah, I don't think anybody would. I think,
But they don't want to do that because they're afraid they might end up in there sometime. Lawmakers. They don't want to end up there.
It feels like a lot of people that run things and are in power. We always say, it's the assholes who do that. I'm thinking they're also, there's more pedophiles in that group than average. Because why don't anybody ever do anything about pedophiles? It seems like that would be an easy way for everybody to like you and everybody to vote for you. If you're like, I'm going to open a fucking pedophile prison and be harder on pedophiles and maybe not torture pedophiles.
Sounds like a great plan, Trace. But it doesn't happen, does it?
Doesn't happen.
Let's kind of let you know that there's a lot of shady people in Washington who are saying don't nobody need to be talking about this kid touching thing.
Yeah.
And that's probably why the CIA probably invented QAnon.
Yeah.
From what's that? 8 years. I'm not bad with whenever Trump first got elected.
Yeah.
They did that because they love to make conspiracy theories. So if anybody questions, are there pedophiles in government? Yeah, right. Pizzagate. Oh, Hillary Clinton's running for China. So that's what they do.
Yeah. Yes.
They created Q. The government created Q because it serves their purpose.
They did the whole pizza joint probably thing themselves just to make people look crazy.
Yep.
That's what they want to do. That's why they call people conspiracy theorists, because they want you to look crazy so people don't believe you. So they manufacture instances to make you look crazy.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
It's a dirty game. It's a dirty game.
Dirty game.
What time is it?
It's
Where's
9:47.
Jerry? Have you?
Is he here yet?
Lauren's here. I don't know why.
Well, we better take a break then.
Better take a break then. I'm sure Jerry will be pulling in momentarily. I don't comment on Facebook or Twitter much anymore about any kind of political issues, like reply, see an interest or something. I'm probably already on a list, but I ain't going to get on a list anymore. I'm just keeping my thoughts to myself.
Yeah. Even if you like something, it's like, I'd be on some list. They looking at people who like that.
You're looking at everybody.
Sorry, NHRA, about your little doggy. He's not dead or anything. He said he's just not doing well. It's sad when things like that happen. Sad to lose a pet.
Like we said, how many we lost.
They've been with you for 18 years or 15 years, and it's a long time.
Lost 2 dogs and a couple cats in the last couple of years.
When I deliver those flowers to people whose dogs died, I just set it down and knock on the door and run away.
You don't want to deal with them?
No, because they're always like, "Oh, what are they?
What's this for?"
They're like, they get excited, and I want to be there when they realize, oh, it's for my dead dog.
I'm always happy when the pet arrangements. When I deliver one and nobody's home, and I just get to set it there and I say, "Here's some flowers to remind you of your dead dog."
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, time for a break.
All right, time for a
Freak
break.
Show says, bring in Lauren. She doesn't like doing the show. I don't know why. I thought she'd like, I always try to tell Trace, bring Lauren in to come in and talk with us, or come to the bar show with us.
We'll be right back.
All right.
With more ClusterF, Mike and Jerry coming up in a little bit. And Net in Your Head tomorrow morning. 7:45 bar show as well. Jam-packed. With crap.
The Order of Yoni, how can I help you?
Yes, I was calling about this new vagina beer that I heard that you guys are doing. I mean, what exactly is that? What's up with that shit?
Well, it's a fairly new product that we're launching right now. It's basically a beer that is made out of vaginal lactic acid bacteria.
Could you say that one more time, just a little slowly? Not accent.
Yeah, vaginal lactic acid bacteria.
God.
All right?
Well, I'm a master brewer here in the States, and I'm kind of wanting to get in on this stuff because, I mean, do you know how many sick fucks in America want to slurp down a pint of poon-infused Pilsner? But I've got about 50 Guatemalan women with garden hoses hooked up to their coochies, and I'm ready to launch an entire line of delicious meat sleeve suds, darling. I mean, you really should partner with me.
No. I mean, this is a whole product that is being studied, and it doesn't work that way, sir.
Bullshit! I got a beef curtain ale that'll knock your fucking socks off.
Yes, sir, but we have the patent.
You have the what?
The patent.
Are you trying to tell me you have a pussy patent?
No, we have the patent.
You have the patent on the pussy beer?
Yes.
I got a loose labia lager.
What?
I got a Furburger Bock. That's to die for. You want something a little stronger? I got a stinky snatch stout that'll fuck you up for a week.
The order of Yanni, how may I help you?
Look, what's your problem? You want vagina beer? I got vagina beer coming out my ass.
Yeah, but we have the patent. This is a product that is a legit product made out of vaginal lactic acid bacteria.
Oh, God, there you go talking dirty again. Can you say that one more time?
No, sorry.
I thought this beer was manufactured in Poland. I mean, you don't sound Polish at all. What's going on here? Is this some kind of scam?
Sir, no, yes, it's no problem, but this is a global economy, so they can hire people from other nationalities.
Oh, I'm thinking that they need to build a wall in Poland.
No.
Make Poland great again.
The order of Yanni, how can I help you?
Look, how about a beef curtain cream ale? I got a hatchet wound wheat. I got
Oh my God! No!
No, yes. I got so many varieties. I can do 12-ounce cooter curls for days.
No, sir, this is so disgusting. You have no respect. Please don't call again.
You're the ones making.
You again? Have something to do.
You're the ones making vagina beer. Don't get mad at me.
No. You're so disrespectful. Please do not call again.
I'm sorry, darling. Can we work things out over a cock pocket IPA?
The order of Yanni, how can I help you?
Can I interest you in a hair pie milk stout, darling?
Oh, my God. Is that you again? Who's this person calling? Who's this calling?
My name's Ned. As I said, I'm a master brewer, and I specialize in these gas grogs.
Ned.
Yes.
Do not call here anymore. You are disgusting. You have no respect for anything.
As I said before, why am I disgusting? Because I'm making vagina beer, but you guys are fine.
No, well, it's fine because it's a legit company. And you don't need to call for your disgusting language. I don't want to hear you anymore. Do not call anymore.
All right. It's your loss, because I got a revolutionary line of ball sack cervezas and long dong doppelbacks.
Sé con usted, viejo pervertido inmundo. No llame más acá.
That'll kick your Pollock beer's dick in the dirt.
Ned,
listen.
I'm done with you. Viejo horrible. The order of Yanni, how may I help you?
So you're going to tell me that your boss isn't interested in cutting-edge smegma ciders, anteater IPAs, prostate porters,
no más,
or my brand-new English teabag brown ale where 12 old limeys dangle their ball sacks into a vat of Newcastle.
The order of Yanni, how may I help you?
Look, darling, I even got some vagina jingles.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, they're real tight. Get it? Tight?
You're nasty.
You're nasty.
I am not nasty. You're a piece of shit. Just don't call anymore.
Listen, missy, just listen to this jingle. Who wants that salty vagina drip in your beer when you take a sip?
Ned.
Snatch! Can you sip it?
Just stop calling.
You want something a little edgier, darling? I got that too. I want beer from your ball.
Hay un viejo aquí inmundo pervertido llamando. Ya me tiene cansada, no más.
Tap your fucking slit.
Ned, fuck you.
Hello?
Hey.
Do the fanny lean. When you on that fentanyl, do the fanny lean. Do the fanny lean. When you on that fentanyl, do the fanny lean. Started with the Percocets, then moved to Oxy. Shoulda get a job or take another Roxy. Do a little fentanyl, you can't stop me. Next thing you know, I do the fentanyl lean. Do the fentanyl lean. Everybody out there, do the fentanyl lean. Try to keep your head up, do the fentanyl lean. Bet you can't keep your head up, but follow me. First bend over and try and move your arm. That's the end of the dance, cause your arm fitting all. Do the fanny lean. When you on fentanyl, do the fanny lean. When you on fentanyl, do the fanny lean.
The Ned Show is based on radio theater of the mind. No drugs were actually consumed during the broadcast. The drugs not done on this show include marijuana hash oils and Oxycontin, bath salt, spice, PCP, DMT, Molly, and Whippets. The white residue on the control board is definitely not cocaine. No animals were harmed during the making of the Ned Show, and in no way was the host intoxicated, medicated, or fully nude at any time. The Ned Show consists of outlandish commentary, ridiculous viewpoints, and hyperbole. All jokes, zingers, barbs, jabs, and put-downs are not meant to be taken seriously because they are jokes. The Ned Show may or may not contain insensitive, offensive, and crude comments on subjects such as race, religion, rape, pedophilia, sexual preference, blasphemy, necrophilia, autism, and bestiality. The use of drugs such as marijuana, cocaine, PCP, special K, meth, crack, acid, mushrooms, or prescription pills is encouraged but not condoned. And if any part of this disclaimer has offended you, then you're a complete douchebag, and you should discontinue listening immediately. Thank you.
Welcome to ClusterF. Mike and Jerry coming up at 11. Then your head tomorrow morning at 7:45.
Good morning, guys.
What's going on?
I'm sorry I'm a little late. I was out in the parking lot jerking off.
That's crazy, because I went out and jerked off on the patio earlier today.
On the way here.
You know what, though? I'm going to stick up for Donna. And here's the thing. Listening to the Bubba Show, there was a lot of talk about masturbation.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of
Bubba
talk.
Show.
So I think that's where Donna got it from. There was a lot of talk about masturbation. So I don't know.
Yeah. That's, no longer have to deal with that talk, Trace. Gotta wait for Donna for some of this stuff.
That other thing that you're talking about with the kids.
Yeah.
There's parents. There's parents in there that are like pimping off their kids and whatnot.
Isn't that crazy?
The story in a post and stuff. I think it's the same story that you guys were talking about. And it's like, they were just like, it was $1,000. They were charging people $1,000 to come in and have sex with the kids.
With their kid.
With their kids. And it was like a dirty old mattress and some sort of pole in there or some shit or whatever. The story was in a post. And, you know what? Why bother? Take him out and shoot him. I mean...
Yeah.
I don't get it. And Trace, I think you're right. I mean, you could actually run for something, and that's your platform.
Right?
You know
Why
what?
not?
I'm going to fucking torture pedophiles. If I find you, I'm going to torture you.
I'd vote for him.
I'd vote.
I'd definitely vote for him.
The only thing is you gotta have for sure proof to end up at pedo Alcatraz.
Yeah, you gotta, if they have you dead to rights, video and all that stuff, blammo.
Yeah,
immediately.
And that's it. You don't even have to put like guards on pedo island. Just put them out there in the swamp and go ahead, try to leave. And let the fucking gators eat them. Every now and then drop in a bunch of Happy Meals for them to eat. That's it.
Instead of 10, 12, 13 time repeat offenders, that's pedophiles.
Yeah, exactly.
It shouldn't be a thing. Shouldn't be a thing.
Let them all fuck each other, on the island.
It's history with Trace, oh man.
Oh, it's history.
It's history with Trace, oh man. History with Trace, oh man, oh man. Does he know about the First World War? Cause in class all he did was fucking stories, telling us about history. History! Even though he doesn't give a damn. He don't! No, he don't know shit about history. History with Trace, oh man.
All right, this day, July 24th.
Yeah.
I doesn't say what year, but the Apollo 11 astronauts, which concluded the first manned lunar landing mission.
You don't know the year?
No, I was looking. Thought it said the year.
What do you think? Was it 69 or 70 that we got on the moon? Google it.
I think it was in the 69 or something. Yeah, and
Apollo 11.
Man. I figured that was a good one. Supposedly went to the moon.
1969.
I mean, every day I think I lean more towards we didn't go to the moon.
Did or didn't?
Didn't go to the moon.
Yeah, I think we did.
I was 50-50 on it for a while. And then now you hear like just some explanations of it. You're like, wow, did we? I don't think we did that. Especially when we can't. They're legitimately say that we don't have the technology to go to the moon anymore. Like what? That's never happened with anything ever. That we're not better at something
we got worse
now than
in 50 years.
In 50 years, we've
60 years.
The technology, space technology, has just gone down the drain.
I don't know that we can't go. It's like it can't go, we can't live there.
Well,
they can't get there.
The thing that got me was they sent an unmanned rocket ship to orbit the moon to detect the radiation levels to make sure it was safe to send astronauts there. I was like, well, they didn't do that last time. They're almost acting like they've never been there before, and they got to test for radiation.
I've heard that all the animals that they've sent through the Van Allen radiation belt have died when they got 2 or 3 days after they got back.
Where's that? Where's the Van Allen radiation belt?
It's out there.
out there somewhere.
Out there, so it's out there somewhere.
It can't be that far out there because we can't go that far out. I mean, pretty much, we don't go that far out and come back. The furthest out we ever went was to the moon and came back.
Yeah, that's as far as we've ever.
Allegedly,
that's as far as any human has been.
I know that when they go to space, and the space station I don't think it's even more than 10 miles, out there. I think it's less than 10 miles.
Yeah,
and the moon is like, what, 280,000 miles away? And we did it first try.
Just pointed the rocket there. It's a big target. And we said, we're going to be there in a couple days.
And then you guys go ahead and get off of it and walk around. See what happens.
Do they have any control over, back in the day, the craft that was going from Earth to the moon? Were they? I don't know if they were doing anything.
Well, isn't that what that movie was made of with the Right Stuff or whatever the hell it was there when they got in trouble and they were on their way back?
Apollo 13 or which one?
Yeah, was it the
Apollo 13? Yeah,
where they got in trouble and
it was a big.
Yeah,
they had to duct tape some stuff.
Yeah.
to get back back to a.
Because the remote control from Texas didn't work.
That's right. That's right. And America was glued to their TV sets. And they got back safely. That was the movie with Ron Howard. That was a good movie. Apollo 13. I think Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks was the guy.
Tom Hanks and Ron Howard.
Did you fix the cameras?
I think I did. Why?
Oh,
did they not?
He's not quite. I mean, he's in it, but not.
No, I didn't fix it. I fixed it earlier. I didn't fix once you got here. Sorry.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
There we go.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
What else you got?
What else you got, buddy, with your history?
1758, George Washington is elected to the Virginia House of Burgesses, representing Frederick County.
Say that again. Say that whole sentence again.
George Washington is elected
to
the Virginia House of, I don't know, Burgesses?
Burgess?
I've
never heard it.
Representing Frederick County.
Yeah, that must be a British thing.
That's 1780. It's 1758.
Oh, that's before all the bad blood, yeah.
So that's a British seat or whatever.
Before George Washington, the last great American president who fought in battle. He fought with his troops.
Yeah,
he led his troops to battle.
That should say something.
Should say
how have we got that far removed? I mean, I think the president's the last person in the entire country. I think they're sending senior citizens to go fight the war before they send the president.
Yep.
Babies with grenades.
Hamilton,
strapped to him.
Go out and do a duel. Was it Hamilton? And Hamilton, Burr,
Raymond, no, not
Raymond Burr.
It was somebody Burr, Hamilton and Burr.
Hamilton shot Perry Mason, Jerry. What it was in the Aaron Burr.
Aaron Burr. Yeah, but that's what Trump should go out and have a duel with Adam Schiff.
I'd love to see that. Love to see it.
Adam Schiff.
Then they figured out, Trace, how to steal money over wars and stuff. So they did away with that whole. I mean, the president and all the leaders should have to go first.
Yeah, they were all generals.
And then they would never, ever declare war.
Nope.
There'd never be war if all the leaders had to go first.
Or their children.
Yeah,
Yep.
or their children.
Yep.
Even just their children, they would never.
Man,
It's like,
I
I'm
mean-
sorry, your kid's got to be on the front line before my kids.
Why are we always going to war? It doesn't make any fucking sense, you know? I thought
Because people suck.
people suck.
People suck. Basically,
I mean,
people suck.
China is one of the other, main big powers out there. And I don't think China's been to war since 1979.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Like, what?
Well, yeah, you wouldn't exactly call it a war, but they kind of like killed a lot of people. I mean,
You mean internally- internally in the
these
country.
little provinces out there and shit that they just kind of, wiped out.
That was the famous protest, the Tiananmen Square protest. I don't even remember what year it was, a long ass time ago. And the guy with the tank.
Got run
the
over.
icon. Did he get run? Did he get run over?
I think he got run over.
Yeah, I can't remember what
I think
happened.
he stood there and they ran his ass over.
I can't remember. I remember him. He's doing like what he just
Yeah,
standing in front of the tank.
I mean, I don't know if they killed him. I mean, there's a lot of room underneath there.
Anybody in chat know if they killed the guy with the tank in Japan?
Was that the Tiananmen Square thing?
Yes.
Yeah,
I know they killed people. They killed people.
Oh, sure, yeah. But I don't know if you go in the middle of a tank, you got some room there. You can go over.
They were just playing a joke on him. You'll live, buddy. Nobody really knows. Oh, he did. Town Country says, I always thought he got ran over, but he didn't. And Gizmo said, I don't think they ran over him. Nobody knows. We kind of know.
You don't hear a lot about China. Everything I've seen about China was from Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift.
And that's how we learn our history today.
Yep.
It says there's a lot of discrepancies in the death toll of Tiananmen Square.
Yeah, I'm sure there
a
is.
lot of figures that are not sure. It ranged from the official figure was a few hundred to several thousand. That's a pretty big gap.
Yeah.
So some say it was 300, others say 5,000. It's like, okay.
Break it out at 2,500.
Ned's Navy says they didn't kill him. They already did the killing. So they were already done with the killing.
I think the what is it? Need for Speed Tokyo Drift was the last one that anybody watched. I think that was like the second or third one.
Did you say? Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, you can only watch so much Fast and the Furious, man. Like what do they got? Like Fast and the Furious 9 or something like that.
I've never seen one of them.
I've
Not
never
a
watched.
one.
I think I've watched like 10 minutes of one. And which one I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
I know The Rock is in one. I've seen.
I knew that like I think the first one or two was like everybody went to see it. And then I think Tokyo Drift was like the third, and it was pretty popular. And then if you've watched more than 3 Need for Speeds, I think you got a problem. I mean, just what is it? Vin Diesel? Is that what?
Yeah, Vin Diesel.
I mean, just him pretending to fucking drive a car fast. You can only take so much of it.
And plus, I mean, he's got to be like
kind of
50
movies.
years old now. I mean, how many people you see out there 50 years old riding around in
Street
little shit
racing?
cars
Yeah.
with no mufflers?
Grow up, Vin.
Grow up, man.
Yeah, were you talking about? That's all you know about China from?
Yeah.
Well, that's Japan. Tokyo's Japan.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know
It's a big-
anything about
You know shit
China.
about China now. See
It's a
that?
big difference.
You know,
Japan
I think
and China.
I don't think they. Who doesn't want us to know about China? China or the United States? Who's keeping this information from me? I've never seen anything in China.
Yeah, you don't see a lot.
Nothing on TV or social media about anything going on in China.
Yeah, probably the United States doesn't want you to know about it.
Shogun. You got to watch Shogun.
Vin Diesel's 58.
58.
Riding around in a little car with no muffler. 58 years old.
I always Google whatever country, beautiful Iran or beautiful, to see what it actually looks like instead of the propaganda.
Yeah.
Because I don't like you said, I don't know if I've ever seen jack shit from China. So here's some stuff.
Well, the most you see of China is the wall. That's it. The Great Wall of China.
Keeping you out.
People with masks on. That's what I always see.
The Great Wall.
There it is. That's it.
How long is that wall? It's like ridiculously long.
Isn't that the original border wall?
It's like, yeah, I think it is, and it's one of the great wonders of the world to keep the Mongols out,
Mongolians.
the Huns or whoever. Yeah.
Oh, Mongolia knocked down my city wall.
Let's see a big city in China. Where's that big city?
Hong Kong. Is it?
I think it'll show me the big city. Oh yeah, look at that.
Man, we really do a good job of not letting people know how nice other countries are. Is that so nobody leaves, or just
I think that's just what every country does. They can build themselves up and tear everybody else down. That's just it's like human nature for countries.
I mean, everybody in America pretty much thinks that the United States is the best country in the world. But you look at according to the stats, we're like not number one at anything. We're like 27th in education and 3rd and 4th and a bunch of other things. And there's not really anything we're number one at. So I don't know.
We're number one at government corruption. And that's why we're...
No, I don't even think we're number one at that. But we're in the top 10, I bet.
Yeah, maybe the top 10. Even top 5,
top 5
maybe.
For sure. Top 5, let's be real. We're pretty good. We're pretty good at stealing money from our own populace. They got it down. Now they're gonna take like a month and a half vacation because there's so much work to sit in the chamber and do nothing.
I don't know what was that all about. Like, all right, we're getting out of here early. What was that all about?
But maybe they know something's coming. They all got out of town.
Really, it's like, all right, we're leaving early.
Somebody's about to bomb D.C., so they said we got to get out of here.
Does Trump go on vacation? I remember every weekend. I remember, what was it, George W. Bush? Mm-hmm. Junior. I felt like he was on vacation almost the entire time he was president.
Biden was at the beach every other week. Biden was at the beach.
I think
he can afford $18,000 a week.
Yeah, he can.
Biden and George W. Bush spent a lot of time at Camp David, the presidential retreat. A lot. I don't ever remember hearing Trump going to Camp David.
Yeah.
He goes down to Mar-a-Lago. That's his Camp David.
Goes and plays golf.
Yeah, that's his Camp
on the
David.
weekends.
Or Jersey in the summer. Yeah. But you got your own 747. I mean, what the hell? Yeah, let's go to Florida for the weekend. I mean, what the hell?
God. I need a private jet.
Yeah, right.
How do you ever get on like 75 up at 314?
He don't know where 314 is.
I don't pay attention. What's it called? What exit?
It's like it's exit 314. It's
is it like
by the Chrome shop?
Yeah, no, it's the exit before that. That's 323, I think. Yeah. This is 314. You get on at 314, heading south like a mile, maybe not even a mile. On the right-hand side, there's a big field. And it's got to be like a 30-foot yacht sitting in the middle doing nothing. It's been there for the last couple of months. Like every time I go, and it looks like, it's not like abandoned, holes in it and nothing.
Yeah.
It looks like it's in good shape. It may not be 30 feet, but from where
you should squat on it. You should squat on it, Trace.
Yeah, it's just sitting out there.
I'm not sure if I feel like I've seen a boat.
Even Luann came in last week for something. She said, "Do you ever see that boat on the side?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can't figure it out." And it's a nice boat, and it's just sitting there. I got to tell Trace.
I think
Trace going to go hook up to it.
I think I feel like I've seen a boat in a field.
Yeah,
just sitting. Yeah, I definitely saw that. I don't know was there like a hole dug next to it?
Nope. Well. I mean, this is a couple 100 yards I'm looking away from, but it doesn't look like there was a hole. I mean, it's up on the trailer thing that it's on a trailer.
It's on a trailer.
It looks fine. I mean, I don't see any holes or nothing. Different color.
I think they dive.
It's all white.
Weirdly, I don't know how this is, but I've seen another boat on the side of the interstate in a field that was kind of nice. And they had a big hole dug next to it, and the boat wasn't on a trailer. I was like, are they gonna live on this boat? I have no idea. I'm gonna take a picture of it next time I drive by it.
There was a weird one, something on the news, and we never did get to see it. I guess we went to bed instead, but it was some boat that's been sitting somewhere, a big boat, and it's just holes in it, and it said, why people are trying to pay top dollar for this boat. And I'm like, why would anyone want that hunk of junk? And we never did figure out why. It's like, I'd like to figure it out.
Yeah, something must be on it.
It was a hunk of junk.
It was.
And
There was
had
holes in it.
graffiti on it and looked.
Yeah. I don't know what it was.
Huh.
I need to.
Yeah,
I always see those things on the news, and then I forget which story I was waiting to see, and we end up going to bed. Like, what story? There was a story I wanted to see, and that was it.
I wonder if it got the boat story on Fox 13.
I didn't
Don't look
see
like it.
No, look like it. Ouch.
What'd you do?
I banged my head on the microphone.
Oh, did you have a Bob Lazar video queued up there?
Maybe. Let me find it again. Again. Is this it?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Is this Bob Lazar?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who
I
he
think
is.
so.
Oh, it says interview with Charlie Thornton.
Oh, it did. I thought it was.
This is
I thought it was a UFO
I think
deal.
he's going to talk about the. Where is this? What is this? Get rid of this. All right. Here we go. Action.
Well, 13,000 tons
Oh, it
is a
looks
lot
like
of
him.
force. People always talk about an airplane crashing into a building. And in 1944 or 45, a plane did crash into the Empire State Building.
I never heard of that.
I never
On
heard
purpose?
That looked like.
No, it was an accident.
What kind of plane was it?
Foggy.
Was it a jet?
1940. It was 1940.
40.
something,
So
yeah.
probably just a.
Yeah.
How do you accidentally fly
It
into
was
the
foggy.
Empire
I
State
think
Building?
It was foggy.
Foggy.
Yeah.
Largest aircraft flying today, at least commercially, the 747, fully loaded, is on the order of 300 tons. So if you think about a 300-ton element crashing into a building that's been designed to carry 13,000 tons, you can see that an aircraft crashing into the World Trade Center would probably not do anything to the major building. It could affect localized structural elements, could knock out a column, and there could be some damage. But as far as a plane knocking a building over of that type, that would not happen.
That was in 1988.
I'm just saying it. We didn't go to the moon, and we intentionally fucking brought down the World Trade Centers. It's what it seems like.
It could be. You never know.
I'm not getting in on that.
I mean, you see those things fall, and you're just like, that's a controlled. Everybody who sees them is like, the engineers and stuff are like, that's a controlled demolition, and they use like thermite paint or whatever.
And then the kicker is Building 7, which was never hit by a plane at all and just caught fire from being next to the Twin Towers, imploded just like the Twin Towers.
Yep.
Just went right down.
Had like fire on one floor.
Yeah, so if you're a firefighter, you probably go, wow, that's the first time I've ever seen 3 buildings implode like that.
Oh, well.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Don't worry about it. Government.
The owner of the building took out an insurance policy the day before it was hit too.
That's what I've always heard.
I mean, that's how they solve all crimes. It's always somebody. When you kill somebody, it's like, oh, and he took out an insurance policy a week before he killed his wife.
Yeah, they do that. That's how. It's like, even if they do it a year before, it's like, it's still very suspicious.
Yeah,
they look into that, and that's one of the things they look into. And if your wife dies or your husband, the first suspect is the spouse.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta wait a good 2 years before you're off your wife after getting an insurance policy.
Yeah.
What
on
about the Pentagon? They take insurance out on the Pentagon?
I don't think so.
I mean, they went after the Pentagon too. So.
Yeah, and they also went in like.
Yeah, I'm just.
I
don't want to get too deep into this.
The Pentagon one is way more unbelievable.
Yeah, of how it came in.
The skill it would take to fly a plane that you've never flown before and land it into a building at ground level.
And there's not one video of it, and all the video was deleted.
The place with probably the most cameras in the world, the Pentagon.
Yeah.
You think they got cameras at the Pentagon, Jerry? Think they
I
got
would
like
assume.
5,000
I would
cameras?
assume.
Yeah.
They never got to see that. I don't know why. I don't know why they keep these things under wrap and never let us see them.
Oh, well.
That's a little suspicious to me, but
The whole thing was a little suspicious.
Got anything over there, buddy? Got anything on your list?
I gotta see if I banned Sean.
Oh, gee,
Donna's
every week I come here, you're banning somebody. What's going on?
I
here?
didn't. I'm just saying. They said he was unable to chat. I gotta check into it.
I did hear a weird
Go ahead.
stat yesterday. It said after the age of 30, you're more likely to be a millionaire than to have a six-pack.
That's probably true.
And, I was kind of thinking of it, and I was like,
Six-pack meaning six-pack on your stomach, correct?
Yeah. But I mean, I was like, that can't be true. And then I kind of thought about it, and it was like, I'm not friends with any millionaires, but I know a couple millionaires, and I only know like one or two people that have six packs.
Who do you know that's got a six pack?
Oh, I would.
Jerry?
Oh, yeah.
Not you, Jerry. The
Yeah,
other-
I know. I'm sitting next to him. Unless he's blind.
Who are they, buddy?
Jerry, and I can't think of anybody.
But he's just always gonna have. He's got that natural.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
six-pack.
just.
He
That's
probably
just
never
the
did-
only person I know who
He
has
probably
a
never did a
six-pack.
sit up in his life.
Yeah.
And he's got.
Do you know how many people with six pack over 30? Do you know?
Even under 30. I don't know anybody with a six pack. I don't know if I've ever hung out with anybody who had a six pack.
You're probably have the smallest stomach of anybody I know. Like, Mike. I mean, everybody else has a little bit of a, belly or whatnot.
And I do a pretty good job. I've always been in shape. I always had a little bit. Yeah, I enjoy life.
Exactly.
I don't trust people who are shredded and never
Single day and never even came close to having a six pack.
I think it's either genetically predisposed. Me and Don always call it the white trash body. You see these hill rods with their shirts off, and they don't work out, but they still got that lean muscle. So it's a lot of that, just natural, and the other is people who are like obsessed with it, and they do 1,000 sit-ups a day. It's like I don't really want to hang out with somebody who's doing 1,000 sit-ups a day.
But even like you said, when I was a kid, so I always had a little bit of a little belly.
Yeah.
And I, whatever it was, I was running here, running there, baseball, softball, basketball, football, whatever. I was always doing something.
Yeah.
I always had a belly. Always had a little belly.
It's too hard to get rid of a belly. Once you get it,
you must have to work at it.
I don't think it's possible for me. I mean, even there was at one point for a couple of weeks we did 2-a-day football practices where you go do a football practice in the morning and then you take a break and then you go do another football practice. So you're running for like 4 to 6 hours. And never even,
never even sniff a six pack.
Never even sniffed a six pack.
You must have to be, work at that shit.
You gotta be obsessed with getting a six pack.
Doing sit-ups.
And sit-ups suck.
And then after football season, I played soccer, and we run around for 90 minutes and go to practice every day. Never came close to a six pack.
I would never, ever be married to somebody that was like worked out all the time. Just loved to. That's all they do, because they're just, to me, people that do that are self-centered a-holes.
Plus, when you're eating that cupcake, they're probably going to say something to you.
Oh, I hate that too.
Oh, how could you eat that? Watch me, bitch.
They just seem they're so into themselves. It's like, I would never want to be married to someone like that. They seem so just.
See, I exercise quite a bit, but I just do it to stay alive.
Yeah.
I want to be healthy. That's why I do it.
I'm back at the gym, and I'm just doing it so I don't have to stop being diabetic or whatever. That's it.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, exactly.
See, a lot of people, they get the news you got. They don't do a thing, and they just stay on the road to diabetes.
Luckily, I don't like needles, so I'm like, okay, I'll do this.
Yeah, that's like that Ozempic. It's like I'm not sticking a needle in my stomach.
I'm not. You know what? It's going to take me some time, but I'm not sticking no fucking needle in my stomach.
Lulu says you never had a belly when we met.
I didn't. I had a little belly. It was dark out when you met me.
Lulu says you were a smoke show. You were a smoke show, rocking that 6-pack.
Lulu drank a lot back then.
She thought you had a twin too.
Man, I wish I would have ate better when I was in high school. I think I would have been a lot stronger. I feel like I wasn't, I was eating too many pizza rolls and stuff like that. And I don't, you guys never forced me to not eat steak, but I never thought I don't think I was eating enough protein, man.
Your mom.
I never went to the store.
Your mom, she wasn't making vegetarian meals. She was making chicken dinners and good dinners and breakfasts and lunches.
I mean, I ate waffles for breakfast.
Well, but then you burn them off, though. But you burn it. You were a kid. You could burn.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
That's my problem. I still eat like I'm 16. It's like I'm not burning it up.
Yeah, I'm not burning it up.
Nope, it stops burning.
I tried to.
It stops burning. Here's Megan Kelly talking about J-Lo.
And just so you know, I do not have Sean banned, so I don't know.
Oh, does he think he's banned?
Yeah, because he said he can't chat. Maybe it's something he hit or did. I don't know. I don't have you.
He's wasted.
He's not on the list.
He's wasted.
I don't have him on the,
Donna's hit list.
ban list or someone else, and they told me.
Yeah, it finally happened. We had enough of you, Sean. Donna said, no more Sean.
No more
Rand.
Sean.
Megan Kelly going to tell us about J-Lo.
J-Lo's out on tour in the middle of nowhere. I don't know where no one's listening to J-Lo. Her tours have been a mess. Her songs are unpopular. Here's a man with his face in her crotch.
I'm not going to show everybody.